Before we start, has anybody got any questions at all about it? Anything that we're not sure about? What's that, Rob?
What character am I playing?
Fair enough. Any sensible questions?
Accents.
Right.
I can't do accents, so you want me as I am or not at all?
Well,
We're
you're
recording the
okay
questions.
because yours isn't too broad, really. Sarah, if you can just try to make your vowels sound a little more northern.
Okay,
So, rather something, do something and yes and no.
I'm not having you lot
things
taking the
like-
piss out of the northern lads.
No, we're not. Hello. Just in time.
Hello, lovely.
Where's Sarah?
Why are you recording?
Where's your bag? Can you spit?
Yeah.
Because I've run it.
I'm not playing anyone who's gay.
Right, shall we get on then? Thank you, Rob.
What's your way from
Well, we'll just go through the first little bit. We'll just read this bit. So this is Act 1, and as I say, I'll play Burling. Giving us the port, Edna. That's right. You ought to like this port, Gerald. As a matter of fact, Finchley told me it's exactly the same port your father gets from him.
Then it'll be all right. The governor prides himself on being a good judge of port. I don't pretend to know much about it.
I should jolly well think not, Gerald. I'd hate you to know about port like one of those purple-faced old men.
Here, I'm not a purple-faced old man.
No, not yet. But then you don't know all about port, do you?
Now then, Sybil, you must take a little tonight. Special occasion, you know, eh?
Yes, go on, Mummy. You must drink our health.
Very well then, just a little, thank you. All right, Edna, I'll ring from the drawing room when we want coffee, probably in about half an hour.
Can you be a little bit more...
I knew it'd stop when he got to me.
Well, I was going to have a word with him as well, but it was just a bit of a pause. Can you be a little more loud, brash?
Speak up, it means, lass!
All right, Edna, I'll ring from the, speaker.
Go, can you
And
go?
Can you lose a little bit of that accent? It's a little bit too...
You should do it himself, shouldn't you?
Don't be sort of too over the top about it. Just try to be natural. Okay. All right.
Can I just say, my voice isn't the voice of a 30-year-old.
See, no, it doesn't matter. But you see, as you talk normally, it sounds a lot better than you putting on your sort of thing.
Right.
What's guffaw mean?
Absolute.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the sound of it. It's what's the word?
Whips.
What's guffaw?
Onomatopoeia. It's an
All of it
onomatopoeic
to keep the
word.
girls happy.
It's spelt as sound sounds. Yeah. It's like nay, the word nay.
Then I'll have total world domination. You will all answer to me. I am Ming the Merciless.
Onomatopoeic.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Well, this is very nice. Very nice. Good dinner too, Sybil. Tell cook from me.
Absolutely first class.
Arthur, you're not supposed to say things.
Oh, come. I'm treating Gerald like one of the family, and I'm sure he won't object.
Go on, Gerald. Just you object.
Yeah, next page.
Wouldn't dream of it. In fact, I insist upon being one of the family now. I've been trying long enough, haven't I? Haven't I? You know I have.
Of course she does.
Yes, except for all last summer when you never came near it. Yes, except for all last summer when you never came near me, and I wondered what had happened to you.
Right, don't forget they're half serious, half playful.
Yeah,
It's
somewhere
like,
level.
yes, except for all last summer you never came near me, and you sort of, yeah.
Mm.
Can you not butt in with
You,
that?
you're still not, hang on, sorry. You're still not totally sure what happened to him that last summer.
Right.
Okay, so you're trying to find out, but you're also sort of like playing with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I continue
Right,
now?
Can Sarah say that line again, please?
Alright.
Yes, except for all last summer when you never came near me. I can't say that. When you never came near me, and I wondered what had happened to you.
And I told you, I was awfully busy at the works all that time.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Now,
Mo!
Oh!
3 o'clock, we'll ring that woman. Alright then, if you see Martin, folks. Never mind. Hi, Mo. Sorry, where did we get to? Yeah, okay, you're awfully busy at the works, alright.
Yeah.
Sheila?
You said that. Yeah, that's what you say.
Now, Sheila, don't tease him. When you're married, you'll realise that men with important work to do sometimes have to spend nearly all their time and energy on their business. You'll have to get used to that, just as I have.
I don't believe I will. So you be careful.
Oh, I will.
Now what's the joke?
I don't know, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what's the joke?
Now what's the joke?
I don't know, really. Suddenly I felt I had to laugh.
You're squiffy.
I'm not.
What an expression, Sheila. Really, the things you girls pick
Right.
up these days.
Can you be about, what's an expression, Sheila? All right, a bit more like that.
What an expression, Sheila.
What's an
Really.
expression, Sheila? Emphasise that, you know.
What an expression, Sheila. Really, the things you girls pick up these days.
You think that's the best you can do?
Now stop it, you two. Arthur, what about the famous toast of yours?
Yes, of course. Well, Gerald, I know you agreed that we should only have this quiet little family party. It's a pity Sir George and Lady Croft can't be with us, but they're abroad and so it can't be held. As I told you, they sent me a very nice cable. Couldn't be nicer. And I'm not sorry that we're celebrating quietly like this.
Can you do that with a bit more emphasis on the side of the...
It doesn't matter about him because I'm not playing him.
Alright.
Much nicer, really.
I agree.
So do I, but it makes speech making more difficult.
Well, don't do it. Hello? Well, don't do any. We'll drink their health and have done with it.
No, we won't. It's one of the happiest nights of my life. And one day I hope, Eric, when you've a daughter of your own, you'll understand why. Gerald, I'm going to tell you frankly, without any pretences, that your engagement to Sheila means a tremendous lot to me. She'll make you happy, and I'm sure you'll make her happy. You're just the kind of son-in-law I always wanted. Your father and I have been friendly rivals in business for some time now. Though Crofts Limited are both older and bigger than Burling and Company, and now you've brought us together, and perhaps we may look forward to the time when Crofts and Burlings are no longer competing, but are working together for lower costs and higher prices.
Yeah, and I think my father would agree to that.
Now, Arthur, I don't think you ought to talk business on an occasion like this.
Neither do I. All wrong.
Quite so, I agree with you. I only mentioned it in passing. Well, of course, obviously, at the back of his mind, he wants to get, obviously Joe and Sheila together just for this, just for the business bit. What I did want to say was that Sheila's a lucky girl, and I think you're a pretty fortunate young man too, Gerald.
I know I have this once anyhow.
So here's wishing the pair of you the very best life can bring, Gerald and Sheila.
Yes, Gerald. Yes, Sheila, darling. Our congratulations and very best wishes.
Thank you.
Eric?
All the best. She's got a nasty temper sometimes.
Rather noisily. All the best she's got it, so
You're pissed, basically.
Yes, you are. Yes. Nobody else really realises it.
Oh. All the best. She's got a nasty temper sometimes, but she's not bad really. Good old Sheila.
Chump, I can't drink to this, can I? When do I drink?
You can drink to me. Oh, hey.
All right then, I drink to you, Gerald.
Thank you. And I drink to you, and I hope I can make you as happy as you deserve to be. Oh, hey.
You be careful or I'll start weeping.
Well, perhaps this will help to stop it.
Gerald, you've got it. Is it the one you wanted me to have?
Yes, the very one.
Oh, it's wonderful. Look, Mummy, isn't it a beauty? Oh, darling.
Shag tonight.
Steady the
Right,
books.
kiss, come on. No.
Steady the books.
I think it's perfect. Now I feel
Try it
really
with that one, try a bit
okay.
more. Steady the buffs.
Oh, yes.
Again, a bit
Steady the
loud.
books. What's books?
I don't know what it actually means, but it it's sort of like, I mean, it's probably like a bit sort of embarrassing, sort of like,
Yes!
start getting, kissing each with everything else, so you said that. Right, Sheila?
Oh, I think it's perfect. Now I really feel engaged.
So you are, darling. It's a lovely ring. Be careful with it.
Careful. I never let it out of my sight for an instant.
Well, it came at just the right moment. That was clever of you, Gerald. Now, Arthur, if you've no more to say, I think Sheila and I better go into the drawing room and leave you men.
I just want to say this. Are you listening, Sheila? This concerns you too. And after all, I don't often make speeches at you.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Actually, I was listening.
You see the impression you get from him, not making sort of speeches with you or to you, it's at you. Yeah? I'm delighted about this engagement, and I hope it won't be too long before you're married. And I want to say this, there's a good deal of silly talk about these days, but, and I speak as a hard-headed businessman who knows how to take risks and knows what he's about, I say you could ignore all this silly pessimistic talk. When you marry, you'll be marrying at a very good time. Yes, a very good time. And soon it'll be an even better time. Last month, just because the miners came out on strike, there's a lot of wild talk about possible labour trouble in the near future. Don't worry, we've passed the worst of it. We employers at last are coming together to see that our interests and the interests of capital are properly protected, and we're in for a time of increasing prosperity.
I believe you're right, sir.
What about war?
Glad you mentioned it, Eric. I'm coming to that. Just because the Kaiser makes a speech or two and a few German officers have too much to drink and begin talking nonsense, you'll hear some people say that war's inevitable. And to that I say, fiddlesticks. The Germans don't want war. Nobody wants war, except some half-civilized folks in the Balkans. And why? There's too much at stake these days. Everything to lose and nothing to gain by war.
Yes, I know, but still...
Let me finish, Eric. You've a lot to learn yet, and I'm talking as a hard-headed, practical man of business. And I say there isn't a chance of war. The world's developing so fast that it'll make war impossible. Look at the progress we're making. In a year or two, we'll have aeroplanes that will be able to go anywhere. And look at the way the automobile's making headway, bigger and faster all the time. And then ships. Why, a friend of mine went over this new liner last week, the Titanic. She sails next week. 46,800 tons. 46,800 tons. New York in 5 days. And every luxury. And unsinkable. Absolutely unsinkable. That's what you've got to keep your eye on. Facts like that. And not a few German officers talking nonsense and a few scaremongers here making a fuss about nothing. Now you three people just listen to this. And remember what I'm telling you now. In 20 years' time, let's say in 1940, you may be giving a little party like this. Your son or daughter might be getting engaged. And I tell you, by that time, you'll be living in a world that'll have forgotten all these capital versus labour agitations and all those silly little war scares. There'll be peace and prosperity and rapid progress everywhere, except, of course, in Russia, which will always be behindhand naturally.
Arthur?
Yeah, so you sort of interrupt because it's, it's a bit sort of unfair. Yes, my dear, I know, I'm talking too much. But you youngsters just remember what I said. We can't let these Bernard Shaws and H.G. Wells's do all the talking. We hard-headed practical businessmen must say something sometime. And we don't guess. We've had experience. And we know.
Yes, of course, dear. Well, don't keep Gerald in here too long. Eric, I want you a minute.
Cigar?
No thanks, can't really enjoy them.
You don't know what you're missing. I like a good cigar. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Thanks. By the way, there's something I'd like to mention. Strict confidence while we're by ourselves.
What you get?
I have an idea that your mother, Lady Croft, while she doesn't object to my girl, feels you might have done better for yourself socially. Right, at this point you have to sort of go, oh, no, you have to sort of say something, all right? So do you want to make a note of that?
I'll remember.
And underline that.
Yeah.
All right, so should we try that? Feels you might have done better for yourself socially.
Yeah, but...
No, Gerald, that's all right. Don't blame her. She comes from an old country family, landed people and so forth. And so it's only...
You talk about my mum!
But what I wanted to say is, there's a fair chance that I might find my way into the next honours list. Just tonight, of course.
Oh, I see. Congratulations.
Thanks. But it's a bit too early for that, so don't say anything. But I've had a hint or two. You see, I was Lord Mayor here 2 years ago when royalty visited us, and I've always been regarded as a town useful party man. So, well, I gather there's a very good chance for knighthood, so long as we behave ourselves, don't get into the police court or start a scandal, eh?
You seem to...
Sorry.
Yeah. You seem to be a nice, well-behaved family.
We think we are.
So, if that's your only obstacle, sir, I think you might as well accept my congratulations now.
No, I couldn't do that. And don't say anything yet.
Not even my mother. I know she'll be delighted.
Yeah, sorry, there should be a 2 in there. Not even to my mother. I thought I had corrected it.
Well, you haven't, love. I'll have to castrate you for that, love.
Well, when she comes back, you might drop a little hint to her. And you can promise that we'll try to keep out of trouble during the next few months.
What's the joke? Started telling stories?
No. Want another glass of port?
Yes, please. Mother says we mustn't stay too long, but I don't think it matters. I left them talking about clothes again. You'd think a girl had never had any clothes before she gets married. Women are potty about them.
Yeah, you make an observation there, so something like sort of, you'd think a girl never had any clothes before, you know, that sort of thing. Right.
You think a girl never had any clothes before she gets
Yeah.
married? Women are potty about them.
Yes, but you've got to remember, my boy, that clothes mean something quite different to a woman. Not just something to wear, and not only something to make them look prettier, but, well, a sort of sign or token of their self-respect.
That's false.
Yes, I remember.
What do you remember?
Nothing.
Nothing?
So, sounds a bit fishy to me.
Yes, you don't know what some of these boys get up to nowadays.
Right.
More money to spend and time to spare than I had when I was Eric's age. They worked as hard in those days and kept us short of cash. Though even then, we broke out and had a bit of fun sometimes.
I bet you did. Say no more. But I need a bit of time, like you were into it. Go on, continue. Shall
Yeah,
I?
so like, I bet you did. Something, yeah, something like that.
Say no more.
But this is the point. I don't want to lecture you two young fellows again, but what so many of you don't seem to understand now, when things are so much easier, is that a man has to make his own way. He has to look after himself, and his family too, of course, when he has one. And so long as he does that, he won't come to too much harm. He won't come to much harm. But the way some of these cranks talk and write now, you think everybody has to look to everybody else. As if we were all mixed up together like bees in a hive, community and all that nonsense. But take my word for it, you youngsters, and I've learnt in the good hard school of experience that a man has to mind his own business and look after himself and his own. And
Somebody at the front door.
Edna will answer it. Well, have another glass of port, Gerald, and then we'll join the ladies. That's to stop me giving us good advice.
Yeah, she piled it on a bit tonight, Father.
Special occasion. I'm feeling contented for once. I wanted you to have the benefit of my experience. Please, sir, an inspector's called. An inspector? What kind of inspector? A police inspector. He says his name's Inspector Gould.
You could do it all
I
yourself.
don't know him.
He's great.
Does he want to see me? Yes, sir. He says it's important. All right, Edna, show him in here. Give us some more light. I'm still on the bench. Maybe something about a warrant.
Sure to be, unless Eric's been up to something. I was nodding then. And that would be awkward, wouldn't it?
Right. So if you do that sort of like sure to be, unless Eric's been up to something, and that would be awkward, wouldn't it? Yeah. So you're sort of teasing him a bit. Very.
Here, what do you mean?
Can you just say that very more humorously? I didn't find that humorous at all.
Very.
Here, what do you mean?
Only something we were talking about when you were out. A joke, really.
Well, I don't think
Really
it's...
took 2 hours.
I thought I changed all this. Must be this.
Well, you obviously didn't, did you?
Not good enough. Sack director.
Once again, please.
What?
I want my cue, you know, can't just...
Very.
No, pass that, you fool. Gerald, lightly.
Only something we were talking about when we...
Can you lose a bit of that thickness, please?
Ooh.
Call me thick?
Thickness of the
Call me thick? Talk about my mama as well.
Yeah.
She did dog it.
Only something we were talking about when we were out. A joke, really.
Well, I don't think it's very funny.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Inspector Gould. This is going to be difficult doing the two voices.
Doing 3 voices.
Mr. Burley.
No, it's... I'll do it.
I'll do Edna from now. If you want. I'll read the part as well if you want.
Mr.
You've already
Burley.
done too many people you have.
Right, let's start that again, shall we? Mr. Burling. Yes, sit down, Inspector. Thank you, sir.
Have a
glass
glass
of
have a
port.
glass of port or a whiskey lid or a little whiskey.
Hello.
Go on.
No, thank you, Mr. Burling. I'm on duty.
You're new, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Only recently transferred.
I thought you must be. I was an alderman for years and Lord Mayor for 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and I'm still on the bench, so I know the Brumley police officers pretty well. I won't bother reading this part. It's got
I
no
thought
lines in it.
I'd never seen you before. Quite so. Well, what can I do for you? Some trouble about a warrant? No, Mr. Burling. Well, what is it then? I'd like some information, if you don't mind, Mr. Burling. 2 hours ago, a young woman died in the infirmary. She'd been taken there this afternoon because she'd swallowed a lot of strong disinfectant. Burnt her inside out, of course.
My God. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I was a bit being concentric there. So.
She'd been taken there this afternoon because she'd swallowed a lot of strong disinfectant. Burns her inside out, of course.
My God! How would you do that involuntarily?
My God. You should sort of check yourself. Yeah,
My God.
it's come as...
You've lost it.
What I've said has shocked you, and that's the intention.
Okay, once more, please.
So you just sort of say something out of shock.
Okay.
She'd been taken there this afternoon because she'd swallowed off strong disinfectant. Burned her inside out, of course.
My God.
Yes, she was in great agony. They did everything they could for her at the infirmary, but she died. Suicide, of course. Yes, horrible business, but I don't understand why you should come here, Inspector. I've been round to the room she had, and she'd left a letter there and a sort of diary. Like a lot of these young women who get into various kinds of trouble, she'd use more than one name. But her original name, her real name, was Eva Smith. Eva Smith.
Right.
Do you remember Mr. Burley? No, I seem to remember hearing that name, Eva Smith, somewhere, but it doesn't convey anything to me. I don't see where I come into this. She was employed in your works at one time. Oh, that's it, is it? Well, we've several hundred young women there, you know, and they keep changing. I can't keep this up much longer.
Don't worry, Ashley, can you get creams for that?
Now, Sarah and Cassie didn't find that disgusting.
Don't know what we're on about. He says he couldn't keep it up for much longer.
I was blindfolded at the time.
Yeah, I know.
Disgusting. Disgusted, I don't use it. This young woman, Eva Smith, was a bit out of the ordinary. I found a photograph of her in her lodgings. Perhaps you remember her from that.
Any particular reason why I shouldn't see this girl's photograph, Inspector?
There might be.
And the same applies to me, I suppose.
Yes.
I can't imagine what it could be.
Neither can I.
And I must say, I agree with them, Inspector. It's the way I like to work. One person and one line of inquiry at a time. Otherwise, there's a muddle. I see. Sensible, really. You've had enough of that port, Eric. I think you remember Eva Smith now, don't you, Mr. Burley? Yes, I do. She was one of my employees, and then I discharged her.
So is it me?
No, it's me. Sorry.
You ought to go through and underline all your words,
Yes.
by the way.
That's what.
It's the most sensible way.
Can you just give me that discharge again?
He's already done it, though. Yes, I do. She was one of my employees, and then I discharged her.
Is that why she committed suicide? When was this, Father?
Just keep quiet, Eric, and don't get excited. This girl left us nearly 2 years ago. Let me see. It must have been in the early autumn of 1910. Yes, end of September 1910. That's right.
Look here, sir. Wouldn't you rather I was out of this?
Do you think that was quite good? That was really quite well checked. Stephen Fry taught me how to do that. Go on.
Can you just tone it down a bit? Sort of. Look here, sir.
Just don't
Wouldn't you
do it.
rather...
Give it a minute here. I've got to do it.
We're on page 14, by the way.
Yeah.
The part's finished, hasn't it?
No, there's another one later on.
Ashley can't get it off.
Oh, is it? No. Yes, it has actually, but never mind.
That says hello, so don't I?
Yeah, I thought we had to get started because... Right, should we go from the top of the page again?
Okay.
So I don't recall there was any. I don't recall there was any sheep in this.
Meh. Gerald does.
I finished it. I was on page 11, Inspector Gould at the end of it.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll come over that in a minute.
See you later then. Thanks for coming.
We did it.
Well, Folkesy's not here, so I'm having a problem.
You can play
Do you want to go over
Yeah,
your
you're
two
going to play
lines?
another part. He's got 3 parts.
Yeah, you could do Burley actually. That would be a help. That would be.
You can do my part.
help.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
You've been up much longer.
Page 14. Go to top page 14. Yes, end of September 1910.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing it again?
Yeah. So sort of look at.
Don't tell me. Fuck
Wouldn't you
off.
rather I was out of this?
Look here, sir. Wouldn't you rather I was cut out of this?
You said it before.
Yeah. Right. You're a bit sort of embarrassed because obviously there's something going on in this family.
Yeah, because
you don't want to.
in Act 2, I shagged her.
Yeah, go.
All right. So just sort of like sort of quietly to the inspector, you know, wouldn't you rather eyes out of this, you know?
Oh yeah, better. Right. Look here, sir. Wouldn't you rather I was out of this?
That's better.
This makes sense. I don't know where you're being here, Joe. I'm sure you've no objection, have you, Inspector? Perhaps I ought to explain first that this is Mr. Gerald Croft, the son of Sir George Croft. You know Crofts Limited?
Mr. Gerald Croft, eh?
Yes. Incidentally, we've been modestly celebrating his engagement to my daughter, Sheila.
I see. Mr. Croft is going to marry Miss Sheila Burling.
I hope so. Wait.
Come on, you're a nice man about town.
I've just checked this woman has killed herself. Come on. We're going
Then I prefer you to stay.
Oh, all right.
Look,
Surprise.
nothing mysterious or scandalous about his business, at least not so far as I'm concerned. It's a perfectly straightforward case, and as it happened more than 18 months ago, nearly 2 years ago, obviously it has nothing whatsoever to do with the wretched girl's suicide. Hey, Inspector.
No, sir, I can't agree with you there.
Why not?
Because what happened to her then may have determined what happened to her afterwards, and what happened to her afterwards may have driven her to suicide. A chain of events.
Oh, well, a bit like that, there's something in what you say. Still, I can't accept any responsibility. If we were all responsible for everything that happened to everybody, we'd have anything.
We had anything to do with.
Come in.
Sorry, Emma, he's here.
You're 14 pages late, but we can queue you now.
Just remember now in the library, we know it's the board with us all. Mark votes, Emma. Whoops.
Yeah.
Just go back in a minute.
Okay then.
What?
You can carry on for now. Well, carry on for now.
Oh, this is this. If we were all responsible for everything that happened to everybody, we'd had anything to do with it. Doesn't make sense?
We were all responsible for everything that happened to everybody that had anything to do with it. It would be very awkward, wouldn't it?
Very awkward it is.
Very awkward. By the way, when we come to record it, can you have your page ready to turn? Turn
Yes.
it very quietly over when we come to it. Right. Have a little practice at that.
You're being in impossible position
Ready?
to do it. Ellie,
Can you just give me the cue again?
who's Ellie?
Him.
Yeah? Right, have you given me my cue?
Yeah.
Can you give me the last word then?
Wait.
By Jove, yes. And as you were saying, Dad, a man has to look after himself.
Yes, so we... Sorry, go on. I've got used
Yes, well, we need to go into all that.
to... Go into what?
Oh, shit. Oh, just for you.
Wow.
I've been giving these young men a little good
That was
advice.
it.
No, about this girl. No, do matter. People talking shit things.
Yeah, shut up.
Let's go with it. That's all right then, love.
Call director
Sorry.
now.
Oh, just before you came, I've been giving these young men a little good advice.
Huh?
No, about this girl, Eva Smith. I remember her quite well now. She was a likely looking girl. Country bred, I fancy, and she'd been working in one of our machine shops for over a year. The good worker too. In fact, the phone there told me he was ready to promote her into what we call a leading operator, head of a small group of girls. But after they came back from the holidays that August, they were all rather restless, and they suddenly decided to ask for more money. They were averaging about 22 and 6, which was neither more nor less than is paid generally in our industry. They wanted the rates raised so they could average about 25 shillings a week. I refused, of course.
Why?
Did you say why?
Yes. Why did you refuse?
Well, Inspector, I don't see why it's any concern of yours if I choose to run my business, is it now?
It might be, you know.
Don't like that tone.
Yeah, that's very honest. I'm sorry, but you asked me a question.
And you asked me a question before that. A quite unnecessary question too.
It's my duty to ask questions. Okay, so we stop there then. And Martin can sit wait. Martin, if you bring a chair in and just squeeze in between these two plates.
Oh, it's my duty to keep late across now.
Oh, just sit next to Emma.
That's right. If you come in as close to the mic as possible, because we're just doing a rough copy for now.
Mike's not here. I'm part of it.
Yeah, never mind. Reminds me of our last cable shoot. We were filming Mike, and then somebody said, "Mike's in shot." I said, "Well, yeah, he's supposed to be." Anyway. Place
Boom.
It's quite funny, actually. Sorry.
Ah, dear.
We missed another one.
Didn't that change the double up? Right, Martin. Okay.
Top of 16.
I'll give you a cue
And-
anyway. It's my duty to ask questions.
Well, it's my duty to keep labour costs down, and if I'd agreed to this demand for a new rate, we'd have added about 12% to our labour costs. Does that satisfy you? So I refused. Said I couldn't consider it. We were paying the usual rates, and if they didn't like the rates, they could go and work somewhere else. It's a free country, I told them.
It isn't if you
Hang
can't
on
go
a
and work somewhere else. Is that? It isn't
Hang on
as
a
if.
sec. It's a free country, I told them.
Is that? It isn't as if.
Yeah, it isn't.
As if.
Yeah.
Another mistake, Ash. One more and I'm gone. It isn't as if you can't go out and work somewhere else.
No, it's right. It is right.
Oh.
It's not a free country if you can't go and work somewhere else. It isn't if you can't go and work somewhere else.
Okay. It isn't if you can't go and work somewhere else.
Quite so.
Look, just you keep out of this. You haven't even started in the works when this had happened. So they went on strike. That didn't last long, of course.
Not if it was just after the holidays. They'd all be broke, if I know them.
Right, Joe. They mostly were, and so was the strike after a week or two. Well, we all let them come back at the old rates, except for the 4 or 5 ring leaders.
Try with Billy and Johnny Gordon.
A pause generally is a space in between.
Thank you.
Ring. Please.
Commercial break.
Do you want to go from the top of that one? Right, Gerald.
Right, Joe. They mostly were, and so was the strike after a week or two. Pitiful affair. Well, we let them all come back at the old rates, except for the 4 or 5 ringleaders who started the trouble. I went down myself and told them to clear out. And this girl, Eva,
Eva.
so...
Oh, my name isn't Reddit.
Czechoslovakian pronunciation.
No,
She
but it
is
isn't.
back.
Okay.
Your shoe.
Yes, go on.
Not quite ready.
We're all in good spirits today,
Never
obviously.
ready.
Eva. I went down myself and told them to clear out, and this girl, Eva, was one of them. She'd had a lot to say, far too much, so she had to go.
You couldn't have done anything else.
You could. You could have kept her on instead of throwing her out. I call it tough luck.
Rubbish. If you don't come down sharply on some of these people, they'd soon be asking for the earth.
Yes,
I
John
should say
Major.
so.
Hey, do you mind? I was speaking there and you rudely interrupted it. I'm
Yes.
going to say it like that again.
I should say so. Thank you.
Are you happy now?
I'm happy, thank you.
Thank you. They might, but after all, it's better to ask for the earth than to take it.
What did you say your name was, Inspector?
Goole. Goole.
How do you get on with our Chief Constable, Colonel Wallace?
I don't see much of him.
Perhaps I ought to warn you that he's a very old friend of mine, and that I see him very frequently. We play golf together, sometimes to West Bromley.
Oh!
Would you mind?
Can you give me that line again, please, Martin?
Perhaps I ought to warn you that he's an old friend of mine, and that I see him very frequently. We play golf together sometimes up at West Bromley.
I don't play golf.
I don't suppose you do.
Well, I think it's a damn shame.
No, I don't want it to play.
No, I mean about this girl, Eva Smith. Why shouldn't they try for higher wages? We try for the highest possible prices. And I don't see why she should have been sacked just because she's a bit more straight than the others. You said yourself she was a good worker. I'd have let her stay.
Unless you've written your ideas.
Reading your ideas. It's just a notebook.
Shut up. Leave. Rather angry. Unless you write your ideas, you'll never be in a position to let anyone stay or to tell anyone to go. It's about time you learn to face a few responsibilities. That's something that public school and actually everyone knows
Varsity. Public school and varsity life.
varsity. That's something this public school and varsity life you've had doesn't seem to teach it.
Well, we don't need to tell the inspector all about that, do we?
Sulkily, yeah. Well, we don't need to tell the inspector about all that, do we?
Well, we don't need to tell the inspector all about that, do we?
I don't see we need to tell the inspector anything.
Go on, you.
Aha! I don't see we need to tell the inspector anything more. In fact, there's nothing I can tell him. I told the girl to clear out, and she went. That's the last I heard of her. Have you any idea what happened to her after that? Get into trouble? Go on the streets?
No, she didn't exactly go on the streets.
What's this about streets? Oh, sorry.
Is it a Gaelic? What's this about?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Mummy sent me in to ask you why you hadn't come along to the drawing room.
We shall be along in a minute now. Just finishing.
I'm afraid not.
I'm a piece of string, please to meet you. Boom! Sorry.
There's nothing else you know. I just told you that.
What's all this about?
No, wait a minute, Miss Burnham.
Look here, Inspector. I consider this uncalled for and officious. I've half a mind to report you. I've told you all I know, and it doesn't seem to be very important. And now there isn't even the slightest reason why my daughter should be dragged into this unpleasant business.
What business? What's happening?
I'm a police officer, Miss Sperling. This
Mrs.
afternoon, a young woman... Did I not say that?
No, you said officer. Okay.
I'm a police inspector, Miss Sperling.
Hey, now you're a media student, you bastard.
Reminds me of that bit in, what was it now?
Cable 4.
It'll be alright in the night, yeah. You know, that bloke, Ralph Buchtel, you know. What are you today? You know, I'm a postman. No, you're not, you're a milkman. Yeah, never mind. Look here, I'm a police inspector, Miss Sperling. This afternoon, a young woman drank some disinfectant and died after several hours of agony. Tonight,
Why was
she's
he a
in the
milkman
infirmary.
if he was like a
How
person?
horrible. Was it an accident?
No, she wanted to end her life. She felt she couldn't go on any longer.
Well, don't tell me that's because I discharged her from my employment
That might
6
have-
years ago.
I was preempting you. That might have started it.
Did she, Dad?
Yes, the girl had been causing trouble in the works. I was quite justified.
Yes, I think you were. I know we'd done the same thing. Don't look like that, Sheila.
Sorry. It's just I can't help thinking about this girl, destroying her life so horribly. And I've been so happy tonight. Oh, I wish you hadn't told me. What was she like? Quite young?
Yes, 24.
Pretty?
She wasn't very pretty when I saw her today, but she had been pretty. Very pretty.
That's enough of that.
Oh, what you put me at the top of the page for?
I don't really see that this inquiry gets you anywhere, Inspector. It's what happened to her since she left Mr. Burling's works that is important.
Obviously. I suggested that some time ago.
And we can't help you there.
Right, hang on a
because,
sec. Martin, a bit more sort of... Obviously, I suggested that some time ago.
because
Give us the
I don't really see that's the... I don't really see that this inquiry gets you anywhere, Inspector. It's what happened to her since she left Mr. Burling's works that is
Right,
important.
that's what happened to her since she left Mr. Burnham's works. So you don't need to stress the since. Okay, do you want to underline the since?
No.
Cross it out, shall we? Just take it from...
That is important.
Obviously. I suggested that some time ago.
And we can't help you there because we don't know.
Are you sure you don't know?
Are you suggesting now?
Hey, Gerald.
Are you suggesting now that one of them knows something about this girl?
Yes.
You didn't come here just to see me then.
Yeah, try that again.
You didn't come here just to see me then?
No. Well, you didn't come here just to say me then. So, no.
Well, of course. If I'd known that earlier, I wouldn't have called you officious and talked about reporting you. You understand that, don't you, Inspector? I thought that, for some reason best known to yourself, you were making the most of this tiny bit of information. I thought that, for some reason best known to yourself, you were making the most of this tiny bit of information I could give you. I'm sorry, this makes a difference. Are you sure of your facts?
Some of them, yes.
I can't think they could be of any great consequence.
The girl's dead, though.
What do you mean by saying that? You talk as if we were responsible.
Cutting in.
That means being...
You just be you again, please.
What do you mean by saying that? You talk as if we were responsible.
Just a minute, Sheila. Now, Inspector, perhaps you and I had better go and talk this over quietly in the court. Yeah,
Why,
go on.
why should you? He's finished with you
In the
now.
corner.
He says it's one of us now.
Yes, and I'm trying to settle it sensibly with you.
Well, there's nothing to tell as far as I'm concerned. I've never known Eva Smith and I've never cared her. She was a tart anyway. She never wanted me. Bitch.
neither have I.
Was that her name, Eva Smith?
Yep.
Never heard it before.
Hello.
Deadly silence.
Oh shit. No, that's because I underlined it. Sorry. Oh, you spelled it nice to do it in blue. Hey? So where are you now, Inspector?
Where I was before, Mr. Croft.
Is that next?
I told you that, like a lot of these young women, she'd used more than one name. She was still Eva Smith when Mr. Burling sacked her for wanting 25 shillings a week instead of 22 and 6. But after that, she stopped being Eva Smith. Perhaps she'd had enough of it.
Can't blame her.
I think it was a mean thing to do. Perhaps that spoilt everything for her.
Rubbish.
Right, hang on a minute.
Spoilt
Right.
everything for her.
Yeah, I think it was a mean thing to do. Perhaps that spoiled everything for her.
Rubbish.
Shoe the different sex.
Do you know what happened to this girl after she left my works?
Yes, she was out of work for the next 2 months. Both her parents were dead, so that she'd no home to go back to. And she hadn't been able to save much out of what Burling and Company had paid her. So that after 2 months, with no work, no money coming in, and living in lodgings with no relatives to help her, few friends, lonely, half-starved, she was feeling desperate.
I should think so. It's a rotten shame.
There are a lot of young women living that sort of existence in every city and big town in this country, Miss Burling. If there weren't, the factories and warehouses wouldn't know where to look for cheap labour. Ask your father.
But these girls aren't cheap labour, they're people.
I've had that notion myself from time to time. In fact, I've thought that it would all do us good. It would all do us good. Yeah, I'll check on that one.
I will. Sure.
I think it should be do us all good. In fact, I thought that it would do us all a bit of good if sometimes we tried to put ourselves in the place of these young women counting their pennies in their dingy little back bedrooms.
Yes, I expect it would. But what happened to her then?
Well, we know what it's like because we're students, aren't we, in halls?
Yeah.
She had what seemed to her a wonderful stroke of luck. She was taken on in a shop, and a good shop too. Millward's.
Millwood?
No. With recognition.
Millwood?
Yeah.
We go there, in fact. I was there this afternoon. For your benefit.
Do you want to just try that one again? And a good shop too. Millward's.
We'll get it together.
I can't remember how to say Millwood now. Millwood? We go there.
That's
In fact, I was there this afternoon. For your benefit.
That's brilliant, yeah.
Good.
Yes. She was lucky to get taken at Millwood's.
That's what she thought. And it happened at the beginning of December that year, 1910. There was a good deal of influenza about, and Millwood suddenly found themselves short-handed. So that gave her her chance. It seemed she liked working there. It was a nice change from a factory. She enjoyed being among pretty clothes, I've no doubt. And now she felt she was making a good fresh start. You can imagine how she felt.
Yes, of course.
And then she got herself into trouble, I suppose.
Yeah. So you're always trying to blame her, trying to take the blame away from yourself to her.
You should do as well.
After about a couple of months, just when she felt she was settling down nicely, they told her she'd have to go.
Not doing her work properly.
There was nothing wrong with the way she was doing her work. They admitted that.
There must have been something.
All she knew was that a customer complained about her, and so she had to go.
When was this?
At the end of January last year.
What did this girl look like?
If you'll come over here, I'll show you.
Are we still alive?
It's alright, you don't have to. Okay, so you know what you've got to do here, don't you? You basically, like, scream and run out of the room.
How do you get this over on radio then, after looking at the picture?
Can we all help him to make it cry?
Basically,
Just one
I'll
look at
take
you.
a picture out and hand it to her so you have a
Yeah, but
full
then-
flick of the picture.
Yeah, but when you have this picture, does everyone say, that's a nice picture, Inspector?
Well, no, because if you look at the dialogue,
Direct the video
it's
yourself.
obvious.
Burling,
Okay, so we'll just read this quick bit. He moves near a light, perhaps standard lamp, and she crosses to him. He produces the photograph. She looks at it closely, recognises it with a little cry, gives a half-stifled sob, and then runs out. Yeah. So can you just see that again? So here's the photograph. Ready? Half stifled sobs. Stifled sobs.
Just have stifled, stop it.
Stifled.
Stifled, same thing. Goes erect, doesn't it?
What's the matter with her?
Can we just do that? This is an important bit we need to get right.
I can't do it, I'll be wet myself.
If you'll come over here, I'll show you.
and the picture.
No, thank you, Phil. I don't want any of that.
You're not going to get it.
If you'll come over here, I'll show you.
Zip lob.
Sort of, you run out sort of crying. It's sort of like, it's not possible and all the rest of it. And why me? Okay, Bernie.
What's the matter with her?
No.
This is bloody pantomime.
What's the matter with her?
What's the matter with her?
She recognised her from the photograph, didn't she?
Yes. Well, sort of matter-of-factly.
Yeah.
Why the devil you go
Well,
the child?
hang on a sec.
Hang on, he's pulling me up.
Calm down. Rewind.
No, yeah, so, yeah, to your dad, yeah, it's obvious, Father, you know, she recognised her from the photograph, didn't she?
Condescendingly.
Okay.
She recognised. Well, he doesn't say that, does it? It says.
So you sort of
Okay.
you're saying that to him, sort
Right.
of, you know, sort of matter of fact being obvious, but you're also sort of asking me whether that's the case. You're doing the two things.
Okay. Well, once again, Martin.
What's the matter with her?
She recognised her from the photograph, didn't she?
Yes.
Why the devil do you want to go upsetting the child like that?
I didn't do it. She's upsetting herself.
Well, why? Why?
Well, why? Why?
That was incredible act.
What did he say?
Why? Why? Well, why? You want to know?
Why must I fly? So
Well, I missed it. It was some classic acting. Can you do it again?
Oh, really? Well, why?
Well, why? Well, why?
Well, why? Why?
Put your whys together a bit. Well, why?
Well, why?
Yeah, okay, right, we'll move on swiftly. I don't know. Yet. That's something I have to find out.
Well, if you... Well, look.
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck. On that line?
Get your leg off my bloody leg.
Intertwining.
Hello.
Intertwining.
that should be close.
Well,
Yeah, it's a whole other grammar. You get what? Now get on with it.
well.
How many times can you say well in a minute?
Cue, Martin.
The college part.
There's probably people listening outside this door wondering what the hell we're doing. Come on.
Martin.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll find out first.
Shall I go to her?
Not quite that.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll find out first.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll find out first.
It says angrily, but do it more with annoyance. I think that's the thing. But if you want to put that in, rather than angry, cross that angry and put annoyed. Because I think it's slightly better. We'll just rewrite Mr. Priestley's work. Okay then.
Hey? Well.
Why?
Oh, she's given you a bit.
I'll keep it up.
No cream needed.
What was that?
No cream needed.
Come on, back to the script, guys. We've got to go now. Go now.
Come over to the
Martin.
side.
Hello.
Hello.
Folksy, thank you.
Well, still well in here. Well, if you don't mind, I'll find out first.
Burley.
No, leave this to me. I must also have a word with my wife. Tell her what's happened.
Happening.
We were having a nice little family celebration tonight. A nasty mess you made of it now. And a
massive mess.
Nasty mess.
nasty mess you made of it now, haven't you?
A And a nasty mess you've made of it now. Oh, sorry. And a nasty mess you've made of it now, haven't you?
A nasty mess you've made of it now, haven't you?
That's more or less what I was thinking earlier tonight, when I was in the infirmary, looking at what was left of Eva Smith. A nice little promising life there, I thought. And a nasty mess somebody's made of it. Right, at that point, can I just quickly say, have you underlined all your burning lines?
No, I was going to highlight them.
Right, because that's a very good idea. You'll know where you are then. And the stage directions as well. If there's any stage directions that you need to know, that you know. Like, for example, when you come in and when you go out again and all sorts of things. Underline everything with your name on it.
Putting water in a kettle before you boil it is a good idea as well.
How are you going to make him think we're ignoring them on radio? Like, you know, how would you ignore someone?
Because the voice comes in and goes, Gerald and Eric, ignore them.
That's one way. Is it,
What page you on? 22?
yeah. What are you on?
Well, I'm on 23.
Then what are yours?
23.
I'm just starting on 23.
He hasn't
Alright.
turned over yet.
No.
Do I read my line now? Or have we finished it now?
Well, with Burling, he could sort of start to say sort of like, you know, sort of like take a breath and then walk out. And then there's just sort of silence. And you imagine the tension between them.
So, sing that last line again before I take my breath.
Take my breath away.
A nice little promising life there, I thought. A nasty mess somebody's made of it. No, sort of.
I don't know what's going on right here.
Right, come on, get over there.
Kevin,
You'd think she was a bloody producer or something, wouldn't you? She's sitting there with all her paperwork and, come on, right, get up.
That's obscene, Ash.
Your Sheila needs help. Sheila, look at a picture of Sheila.
The microphone, Robin.
Well, you could have fooled me. That's he did fool me. Go on. And cue Gerald.
Right, thank you. Oh, can I have that last line, please?
Okay, you ready? You ready?
Yeah. Okay.
It's this microphone with another microphone coming in between.
Come back, love it.
It's definitely a male microphone,
People
right?
talking off the lines.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's just...
Go on, Derek, sit down.
I love it.
Lovely darling.
I'd like to have a look at the photograph now, Inspector.
Just to shoot that again, please.
No, make that a show, then kill them.
I'd like to have a look at that photograph now, Inspector.
Oh, you would as well? So would I.
Yeah, can you just say it like I've said it, though?
Right.
I'd like to have a look at that photograph now, Inspector.
I'd like to have a look at that photograph now, Inspector.
All in good time.
All in good time.
Oh, dear. Pen.
Oh dear.
You didn't see
Can't read, I
that.
can't write, but I can drive a combine.
Oh, do they?
Go on, all in good time.
I don't see why.
You heard what I said before, Mr. Croft. One line of inquiry at a time. Otherwise, we'll all be talking at once. I won't know where we are. If anything to tell me, you'll have an opportunity of doing it soon.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't suppose I have.
Look here, I've had enough of
Easily.
this. Hang on, it's got that.
Well, I don't suppose I have.
Well, I don't suppose I have.
Look here, I've had enough of this.
I dare say.
I'm sorry, but you see, we were having a little party.
Try not to... You're doing it again.
Okay.
Cutting in slightly too early.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but I think it's only better actually when I look at deadline, it's only quite good. Because when you're in a big pause in between, you can tell you're leading, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you mean, but on the other hand...
When we're talking, we are mixing.
On the other hand, the radio listener doesn't have any pictures. They're relying just on the sound.
They don't leave a gap in an intro, do they?
It just sounds a bit rude. I know what you mean. It does sound better, but just a fraction less.
This is what he's
Just a
rude
fraction
to bloody
less.
Okay.
inspectors.
8 frames
Oh, yeah.
later.
I dare say.
I'm sorry, but you see, we're having a little party and I've had a few drinks, including rather a lot of champagne, and I've got a headache. And as I'm only in the way here, I think I'd better turn in.
And I think you'd better stay here.
Why should I?
It might be less trouble. If you turn in, you might have to turn out again too.
Getting a bit heavy-handed, aren't we? You, What? Aren't you, Inspector?
Possibly, but I like it like that. But if you're easy with me,
Don't you start as well.
Listen, you fucking pig, get out of here. After all, you know, we're respectable citizens and not criminals.
There was no excuse for that.
Eh?
No, sorry, I'm just thinking of it.
pressing on airs there. After all, we're respectable citizens, and not criminals.
I don't want to be like admitting it here.
It's pathetic.
Yorkshire lads. It's like after all, we're respectable citizens. Everyone knows that Yorkshire lads ain't respectable citizens.
Okay.
After all, you know, we're respectable citizens, not criminals.
Sometimes there isn't as much difference as you think. Often, if it was left to me, I wouldn't know where to draw the line.
Fortunately, it isn't left to you, is it?
No, it isn't. But some things are left to me, excuse me. Inquiries of this sort, for instance.
Do I get to enter Sheila here?
Steady, Rob, steady.
Well, it's his inspector, and I'm to Sheila. So.
Don't you start as well. There's no excuse for this, there really
Well, Miss
is.
Sterling,
You knew it was me all the time, didn't you?
I had an idea it might be, from something the girl herself wrote.
I've told my father. He didn't seem to think it amounted to too much, but I felt rotten about it at the time, and now I feel a lot worse. Did it make much difference to her?
Yes. I'm afraid it did. It was the last real steady job she had. When she lost it, for no reason that she could discover, she decided she might as well try another kind of life.
So, I'm really responsible.
No, not entirely. A good deal happened to her after that. But you're partly to blame, just as your father is.
Is it me? Sorry, I was filling in one line.
You were fiddling, yeah.
Page number?
24.
Whereabouts down the page, I think?
And the first Eric line.
Okay, once again, please, last sentence.
Just as your father is.
But what did Sheila do?
I went to the manager at Millwood.
But what did Sheila do?
But what did Sheila do?
No, but what did Sheila do?
Sorry, subtle difference here, I'm not getting it. You say it.
Let's just say my line again. Maybe yours is okay, actually. No, not entirely. A good deal happened to her after that. But you're partly to blame, just as your father is.
But what did Sheila do?
Yeah, that's fine, actually.
I went to the manager at Millwood's, and I told him that if they don't get rid of that girl, I'd never go near the place again, and I persuaded Mother to close her account with me,
And why did you do that?
because I was in a furious temper.
And what had this girl done to make you lose your temper?
When I was looking at myself in the mirror, I caught sight of her smiling at the assistant, and I was furious with her. I'd been in a bad temper anyhow.
Can you be a little more sort of... You're a little upset.
I wonder
Okay,
why they
so
were
sort of
laughing
things
at
like... Sort of stilt your speech, but you know, when I was looking at myself in the mirror, I caught sight of her smile, sort of that sort of thing. Right.
When I caught sight of myself in the mirror, I caught sight of her smiling at the assistant, and I was furious with her. I'd been in a bad temper anyhow.
And was it the girl's fault?
No, not really. It was my own fault. All right, Gerald, you needn't look at me like that. At least I'm trying to tell the truth. I expect you've done things you're ashamed of too.
Well, I never said I hadn't. I don't see why.
Surprised.
Why? That's it.
Well, I never said I hadn't.
Well, I never said I hadn't. Don't see why.
Never mind about that. You can settle that between you afterwards. What happened?
Let's settle it. Alright.
I'd gone down to try something on.
In.
It was an idea of my own. My mother had been against it.
Hang on,
And the
can we stop a
assistant-
second, please?
Oh God, it's a bit big.
Sorry.
Continue.
I should take it with
People say I'm disgusting.
you. You are.
I think the chambermaid should say that. My God, it's a
Well,
bit
she's the
big.
Right,
That's not
and,
picky with that line.
come on, lovelies, and cue.
Again, all right. You're telling. Try just not to read it. You've been fine up till now, but just sort of try rather than just sort of take it straight off the page. You're a bit upset and sort of leave a few gaps between words. All right. You're telling us the story as you're remembering it. All right. Okay then.
And cue.
What happened?
I'd gone in to try something on. It was an idea of my own. Mother had been against it, and so had the assistant, but I insisted. As soon as I tried it on, I knew they'd been right. It just didn't suit me at all. I looked silly in the thing. Well, this girl had brought the dress up from the workroom, and when the assistant, Miss Frances, had asked her something about it, this girl... What?
You've got a spokesy.
About this girl.
And when the assistant, Miss Frances, had asked her something about it, this girl, So you're saying that the her is this girl?
Oh, I'd asked her something about it, this girl, to show us what she meant. She held the dress up as if she was wearing it, and it just suited her.
As if she was wearing it, yeah.
She was the right type for it, just as I was the wrong type. She's a pretty girl too, with big dark eyes, and that didn't make it any better. Well, when I tried the thing on and looked at myself and knew that it was all wrong, I caught sight of this girl smiling at Miss Frances, as if to say, doesn't she look awful? And I was absolutely furious. I was very rude to both of them, and then went to the manager and told him that this girl had been very impertinent and well, what would you do there?
Yeah, well, first of all, can you sort of like put a ring round that bit of this girl so you can look at it a couple of times, so that you can sort of, by the time when we come to record it, you'll sort of look at it a few times. Okay. When you get to, I was very rude to both of them, and then I went to the manager and told him this girl had been very impertinent, and so you just sort of slowly bring yourself up. How could I? All right.
I was very rude to both of them, and then I went to the manager and told him that this girl had been very impertinent, and how could I have known what would happen afterwards? If she'd been some miserable, plain little creature, I don't suppose I'd have done it. But she's very pretty, and looks as if she could take care of herself. I couldn't be sorry for her.
In fact, in a kind of way, you might be said to have been jealous of her.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And so you used the power you had as a daughter of a good customer, and also of a man well known in the town, to punish the girl just because she made you feel like that.
Yes, but it didn't seem to be anything very terrible at the time. Don't you understand? And if I could help her now, I would.
Yes, but you can't. It's too late. She's dead.
My God, it's a bit thick. Steady.
Yes, but you can't.
Wait a minute.
It's too late. She's dead.
Better get my head around this one. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
No,
Come on, Kiki, help!
Right, once again.
No, it's great.
Last sentence.
Go on then. Hang on, let's turn the tape over.
Yeah, go on.
Right, this is page 26 back one. Yes, but you can't. It's too late. She's dead.
My God, it's a bit thick when you come to think of it.
Shut up, Eric. I know.
Stormily.
It's the only time
Oh,
I've
shut
ever
up,
done
Eric.
it.
I know.
Oh, shut up, Eric. I
A
know.
bit more. Oh, shut up, Eric. I know. You're blaming yourself. All right, so...
Oh,
Storm's
shut
finished
up,
now.
Eric. I know. It's the only time I've ever done anything like that, and I'll never do it again to anybody. I've noticed him giving me a sort of look sometimes at Wilwards. I noticed it even this afternoon, and I suppose some of them can remember. I feel now I can never go there again. Oh, why did this have to happen?
That's what I asked myself tonight when I was looking at that dead girl. And then I said to myself, well, we'll try to understand why it had to happen. And that's why I'm here, and why I'm not going until I know all that happened. Eva Smith lost her job with Burling and Company because the strike failed, and they were determined not to have another one. At last she found another job, under what name I don't know, in a big shop, and had to leave there because you were annoyed with yourself, and passed the annoyance on to her. Now she had to try something else. So first she changed her name to Daisy Renton.
What?
Jeez.
Not quite that loud,
It says 1,000.
yeah, but not quite that loud.
Right.
What? It's more of a whisper, actually. Oh dear. I said she changed the name to Daisy Renton.
Do you mind if I give myself
You're a
just...
bit upset now.
Excuse me.
No need for upset.
Not that.
Oh, I'm looking at you too. See you later.
I said she changed the name to Daisy Renton.
Do you mind if I give myself a drink, Sheila?
Not at all.
Sheila nods.
I didn't realise that.
Can the inspector get his line sorted out, please? Excuse me, director. I'm having trouble with inspector. Yep.
Yeah, it's only Inspector Sheila and Gerald, and Mrs. Burling as well. What happened to this? Here we go.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realise.
Alright, we'll try, yeah, okay, we'll go from there. Okay,
Steady.
thanks.
Thanks, Rob.
Right, can you go from this line here? I said she.
I said she changed the name to Daisy Renton.
Oh, we've done all that, haven't we? No, it's... Sorry about that. Yeah. Where is your father, Miss Belling?
I don't know. Where is your father, Miss Baring?
That's Miss Belling.
He went into the drawing room to tell my mother what was happening here. Eric, take the inspector along to the drawing room.
No, Edna.
Is that me as well?
Yeah.
Well, Gerald,
Well, what, Sheila?
how did you know this girl, Eva Smith?
I didn't.
Daisy Renton, and it's
Well,
the same thing.
rather than how...
What she should... Wait,
Don't emphasise the did, just how did you know, how did you come to know this girl?
How did you come to know this girl, Eva Smith?
Hey, what? I shagged her. Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Daisy Renton, then, it's the same thing.
Why should I have known her?
Oh, don't be stupid. We haven't much time. You gave yourself away as soon as you mentioned her.
You're angry with
All
him.
right, I knew her.
He's been
Let's
seeing...
leave it at
He's
that.
supposed to be engaged to you and he's seeing this woman, alright? Or he's been seeing this woman, he's now dead.
Right.
And you think you helped to kill her and... So
Oh,
did you
don't be
help her?
stupid. We haven't much time. You gave yourself away as soon as you mentioned her.
All right, I knew her. Let's leave it at that.
We can't leave it at that.
Now listen, darling.
No, that's no use. You not only knew her, but you knew her very well. Otherwise, you wouldn't look so guilty about it. When did you first get to know her?
At this point, I just want to say,
We should go,
Cassie,
Kate,
type this page. Off you go.
You are?
Credit where credit's due.
What?
Cassie, type this page. Credit where credit's due. It's the-
Hey, stop.
Oh, that's right.
Was it after she left Millward, when she changed her name, as he said, and began to lead a different sort of life? Were you seeing her last spring and summer? During that time you hardly came near me and said you were so busy. Were you? Yes, of course you were.
I'm sorry, Sheila. But it was all over and done with last summer. I hadn't set eyes on the girl for at least 6 months. I don't come into this suicide business.
I thought I didn't half an hour ago.
You don't. Neither of us do. So, for God's sake, don't say anything to the inspector.
About you and this girl?
Yes, we should keep it from him.
Why, you fool. He knows. And I hate to think how much he knows that we don't know yet. You'll see. You'll see.
At this point, I just say, Cassie, type this page as well.
Hey.
Well. Can you... Yeah, Rob, just calm yourself down a bit, mate, alright?
What do you think? I mean, I did a bit of spice into it, didn't it? It was more like, it was like summer's bit. It's not him. I never loved him like I love you.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
The ending. Is it a twist?
Yeah, but... Yeah.
No.
No. You see, I was a lot better 2 years ago when I wrote this.
So we're in.
It's on.
Who queued in?
He's gone back to the beginning again. Yeah, all right. Before we go on to Act 2, shall we just go to the top of page 2 and we can do Edna and Burling's lines?
Oh, there's not me.
Yeah.
Page 2, is it?
We'll just do... We'll just do page 2 and then we'll go on to page 11,
Right.
page 10. So we'll do page 2, page 10 and page 11.
That's fine.
Okay. You underlined your lines, by the way?
Yeah.
Good.
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 No, I've got time.
So this will give Cassie something to say in the meantime as well. Alright then, Burling?
Yep.
What am I reading again? I've still done my parts. Oh, freaking hell.
Stop your moaning.
Giving us the portrait now? That's right. You ought to like this portrait.
Be alright, the government prides themselves on being a good judge of apartheid over the sense of knowing about it.
I should jolly well think not, Joe. I'd hate you to know about thought like one of these plans in place going there.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
No, not yet. But then you don't know all about thought, do you?
Yeah, so you must
Yes, go on.
No, just don't emphasise that emphasise the you.
Yes, go on, Molly. You must drink our help.
Very well, just a little thank you.
She types and reads.
All right, Edna, I'll ring from the drawing room and we want coffee, probably in about half an hour.
Yes, Mum.
Oh, brilliant! Excellent!
Yes, Mum. She your mother now?
Well, this is very nice. Very nice.
Well.
Oh, we're on to the wells again. Yo, Mo!
That's well.
In the edit Street.
Well, this is very nice. Very nice. Good dinner too, Sybil. Tell the cook from me.
Okay, we'll stop there.
Page 10.
Page 10.
Absolutely first.
You want to part, Mum? You want to part?
Hello, what sort of question is that? Okay, top page 10, may as well.
See you later, Mum.
Top page 10.
Fly, Mum. Got a fly.
See you later, Mo.
He's flown.
I think the whole version.
10 and 11.
Well, we've just been sort of having a little laugh about Eric behind his back, so you're sort of,
Yes, you don't know what some of these boys get up to nowadays. More money to spend. Well, more money to spend than time to spur than I had when I was Eric.
Is that like taxi there, taxi
Makes me
back?
laugh when like Eamon, sort of talks about, what was it,
Who's
what
Eamon?
was it now that the road he lived in, Eamon O'Neill?
Oh, yeah, he's
not
there.
Fairview or whatever, it's Furview.
Fur.
Off you go then.
Who the fuck's Eamon O'Neill?
Never mind.
Who? Wow. Whoa.
What were you talking about?
Yeah.
Motor shed? Yeah, of course you were. You went into the loo after you, yeah. And I said, I bet he's going to talk about them.
No.
He didn't.
No.
Off you go then, sorry.
Come on.
Yes. Yes, you don't know what the word.
It wasn't even Eamon, it was Peter, wasn't it?
Yes. But he's worked on it as well, hasn't he? So
I didn't know
think
that.
that's
Well,
invested.
I didn't remember. I just asked him about his...
Yes, you don't know what some of these boys get up to nowadays. More money to spend than time to spare.
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 It's spare.
S-P-E-R... It's S-P-A-R-E. Her.
It doesn't matter about that, come on.
Wigan Purr.
More money to spend than time to spare.
Boxy!
More money to spend than time to spare.
Yes, but it's Berry and not Bury. Go on then. God dear, she's let me have that.
I was Eric. They worked us hard in those days, we kept us short of cash. But even then, we broke out and we had a bit of fun sometimes. Sorry. Go on, Joe.
I'll bet you did.
Brilliant.
But this is the point. I don't want to let you. I don't want to lecture you. Shut up.
Don't then. Right, page 11.
Good, Eric. Who's Eric?
This
This is K-Billy's Super Sounds of
Somebody
the
at the front door.
70s.
Somebody at the front door.
It's a doorbell! It's a doorbell!
Ding dong!
Whoops, did that one out again?
Hang on. Doorbell needs fixing. Hang on. Oh, doorbell needs fixing again, dear.
Don't believe it. I was gonna.
Right, who's next?
Bit premature there, Bob.
First time.
Come on, I want to be finished by 20 past 2. We're not going to at this rate, are we? Isn't I?
Well, this is the point. I don't want to lecture you two young fellows again.
We've got past that.
But what so many of you don't understand now?
Ding dong!
are so...
Hey, Bob!
It's all about character.
Max Factor!
Happy birthday
It's all about reminder.
to you.
Shut up there, Bob.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Produce.
Happy birthday
That's nice.
Can I do a bit?
Alright then, cheers.
to you.
Unless I'm dead. Can we do one bit, please? I haven't had much. Somebody at the front door.
Wicked, let them in! Because I'm not reading it, just you.
Folks, hey.
Somebody at the door.
Twice! Two folks!
Somebody at the shop.
Martin! Q! Somebody at the front door.
Oh, see, I did that. I've had a good life for ages.
Shut up! Everyone will answer it. Well, have another glass of port, Carol. And then we'll join the ladies. That will stop me giving you good advice.
Yeah, she's part of the tournament tonight, fella.
Special occasion. I'm feeling contented. I want to use the benefits of my experience.
Please, sir, an inspector's call.
An inspector? What kind of inspector?
Police in your dick.
Police inspector. He says his name's Inspector Gould.
Don't know him. Does he want to see me?
Yes, sir. He thinks it's important.
All right then. Show him in here. Give us some more light.
Bye-bye.
I'm still on the bench. It may be something about the point.
Have you gone down to half speed or something? You need some new batteries in your thing. It may be.
Sure to be, unless Eric's been up
I'm still on the bench.
It may be something.
Sure to be.
Sure to be, unless Eric's been up to something, and that would be awkward. I never said that before, and that would be awkward, wouldn't it?
Very.
Here, what do you mean?
That very wasn't very humorous. Or is it something we were talking about when you were out? A joke, really?
Well, I don't think it's very funny.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Inspector Gould.
Is?
That's all I said.
Yeah.
Comes in.
Inspector Gould.
Inspector Gould. Is that
Brilliant.
it?
Oh, wow. Best actress.
Okay, that's about, guys. Shoot it next week.
Right.
Edit it the week.
Act
last
2.
week. Let's edit it last week and shoot it next week.
Yeah.
Just stop that for a bit.
What, a man in his middle 50s, yeah.
There you go, Mark. Oh, I remembered my script too.
Okay then, ready?
Okay. All
No,
right, Sue.
you can go if you want.
No.
Okay.
Do I start after this or what?
Oh, snapped critics.
Don't mind.
You're not saying much from me.
I stay along this. I don't
Well-
like it.
By the way, he's not in Act 2 either. Which I didn't actually realise about. I've made a note of who's in, but I'm fine. So, two people reading it. Where's me? Where's me? I'm not on there.
You forgot.
Well,
Still a Cass.
Still
Still a Cassie.
She's in it.
hang on. Cassie?
Cass. Cass.
She's in it for all
Yeah.
of it.
Most of it.
Cassie, if you want to. Okay.
Hey?
Emma can read it.
What kind of shoes are they? Anything famous? Oh, Jesus, what was that?
How old are you?
Yes, but then the only problem is if those people with the big parts don't sort of, you know, read it through now, it's going to be hell trying to get it recorded. Because we're going to be...
Read musicians,
We've only got like 5 hours to record this, you know, so...
Couldn't save his travel days.
Right then. Okay, shall we start from the top then?
Yep.
Act 2.
Where's Emma?
She's gone after, can't see.
Oh.
There we go.
Mind you, she said she wasn't feeling too good, so... Just nice of her to say she's going.
Yeah. She's gone.
She didn't, because I said to her today, the fact that I put my hand up like this, I mean, that normally means stop, doesn't it? You know?
Right.
I mean, you got the message, didn't you?
I was going to run over you, but I thought I'd better stop.
And she thought I was waving at her, sort of saying goodbye.
No, that's the way. That's
Yeah.
aircraft. It goes like that to an aircraft and it keeps coming.
Exactly. She said she would have gone like this, and then she might have taken that to be meaning stop. I thought this was still in the middle of the road, she said.
Start spreading the news. New York!
Good job it's on that job, Mike. Well,
This is K-Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s.
She's gonna start
the
singing
next
it,
song
aren't
is
you?
by
You
K-Billy,
see, what
and
did I
it's called
tell you?
Low Greenback.
Good piano.
Dum 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 dum. Ashley's a twat. Ashley's a twat. Ashley's a twat. Ba ba ba.
1, 2, then it starts, so you count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Little Miss Muffet had a tuffet, sitting in her quavers. What the fuck's this?
This is 680.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, but you can't do 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Let me sum it. Should we go?
Yeah.
That's right. Scene and situation are exactly as they were in that one. The inspector remains at the door for a few moments, looking at Shield, looking at Shield and Joe. Then he comes forward, leaving the door open behind him.
Well. Oh, sorry. Well.
You see, what did I tell you?
What did you tell him?
Inspector, I think Miss Burling ought to be excused any more of this questioning. She's nothing more to tell you. She's had a long, exciting and tiring day. We were celebrating our engagement, you know, and now she's obviously had about as much as she can stand. You heard her.
He means that I'm getting hysterical now.
And are you?
Probably.
Well, I don't want to keep you here. I've no more questions to ask you.
No, but you haven't finished
Sorry, no
asking
more.
questions, have you?
No.
You see? Then I'm staying.
Why should you? It's bound to be unpleasant and disturbing.
And do you think young women ought to be protected against unpleasant and disturbing things?
If possible, yes.
Well, we know one young woman who wasn't, don't we? Sorry,
Suppose I asked for that.
You should have a
Be
compliment
careful
to
you don't ask for any more,
He's
Joe.
called you normal, mate. And he's both.
Hey, where are we?
Bottom of...
I suppose I asked for that.
Be careful you don't ask for any more, Joe.
I only meant to say you. Why stay when you'll only hate it?
It can't be any worse for me than it has been, and it might be better.
I see.
What do you see?
What do I see? You've been put through it, and now you want to see somebody else put through it.
So that's what you think I'm really like? I'm glad I realised it in time, Joe.
No, I didn't mean...
Yes, you did. And if you'd really loved me, you couldn't have said that. You listened to that nice story about me. I got that girl sacked from Millward. And now you've made up your mind I must obviously be selfish, vindictive creature.
I never said that, nor even suggested that.
Then why say I want to see somebody else put through it? That's not what I meant at all.
I'm sorry, I've been put off by this sort
Sorry.
of talking.
You read
You
read part of sort of like the first few pages, then he can read a few, all right?
What did you just say?
That's not what I meant at all.
All right then, I'm sorry.
Yes, but you don't believe me. And this is just the wrong time not to believe me.
Allow me, Miss Burling. I can tell you why Miss Burling wants to stay on and why she says it might be better for her if she did. A girl died tonight. A pretty, lively sort of girl He never did anybody any harm. But she died in misery and agony, hating life.
Don't, please. I know, and I just can't stop thinking about it.
People keep putting extra words in, I noticed. Now Miss Burling has been made to understand what she did to this girl. She feels responsible. And if she leaves us now and doesn't hear any more, then she'll feel she's entirely to blame. She'll be alone with her responsibility. The rest of tonight, or tomorrow, or the next night.
Yes, that's it.
You're sort of cutting in a bit there as well, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. And I know I'm to blame, and I'm desperately sorry. But I can't believe, I won't believe it's simply my fault that in the end she committed suicide. That would be too horrible.
You're still upset, don't forget.
Yeah.
All right. I know we've got on with it, yeah. That bit, yeah. So listen to what I've said. The fact is, you're upset, and Gerald has basically just said, "Oh yeah, you want to see somebody else put through it." You can't quite put it in words how you feel, why you want to stay. So I said that, and you said, "Yes, that's it." You know, you've suddenly realised, yeah, and I know I'm to blame, and I'm desperately sorry, and I want to, so you're trying to convince yourself and convince Gerald why you want to stay. Okay, so we'll just do that a little bit again.
Yes.
Hang on, I'll do my cue. Now, Miss Burling has just been made to understand what she did to this girl. She feels responsible. And if she leaves us now and doesn't hear any more, then she'll feel she's entirely to blame. She'll be alone with her responsibility. The rest of tonight, or tomorrow, or the next night.
Yes, that's it. And I know I'm to blame, and I'm desperately sorry. But I can't believe, I won't believe it's simply my fault that in the end she committed suicide. That would be too horrible.
You're still upset, don't forget.
Yeah.
All right. I know we've got on with it, yeah. That bit, yeah. So listen to what I've said. The fact is, you're upset, and Gerald has basically just said, "Oh yeah, you want to see somebody else put through it." You can't quite put it in words how you feel, why you want to stay. So I said that, and you said, "Yes, that's it." You've suddenly realised, yeah, and I know I'm to blame, and I'm desperately sorry, and I want to, so you're trying to convince yourself and convince Gerald why you want to stay. Okay, so we'll just do that a little bit again.
Yes.
Hang on, I'll do my cue. Now Miss Burling has just been made to understand what she did to this girl. She feels responsible. And if she leaves us now and doesn't hear any more, then she'll feel she's entirely to blame. She'll be alone with her responsibility. The rest of tonight, or tomorrow, or the next night.
Yes, that's it. And I know I'm to blame, and I'm desperately sorry. But I can't believe, I won't believe it's simply my fault that in the end she committed suicide. That would be too horrible.
You see, we have to share something. If there's nothing else, we'll have to share our guilt.
Yes, that's true, you know. I don't understand about you.
There's no reason why you should.
Good evening, Inspector.
Good evening, madam.
I'm Mrs. Burling here. My husband has just explained why you're here. Sorry. I'm Mrs. Burling here. My husband has just explained why you're here.
You must have Mrs. Burling then.
What's your name?
I'm Mrs. Burling, you know, I can't read it. My husband has just explained why you're here. And while we're glad to tell you anything, it doesn't really go out there, man. While we're glad to tell you anything you want to know, I don't think we can help you much.
No, Mother, please.
A bit more, so. No, mother, please.
No, Mother, please.
What's
Yeah.
the matter, Sheila?
I know it sounds silly.
What does?
You see, I first
Hang on.
started...
Hang on a sec, hesitantly, all right? I know it sounds silly.
Can you do it more? I know it.
Yes, give her the cue again, please. No.
What's the matter, Sheila? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Is that the one?
Yeah.
What's the matter, Sheila?
just
I
dropped your
know
pen.
it sounds silly.
What does?
You see, I feel you started all wrong. And I'm afraid you'll say something or do something that you'll be sorry for afterwards.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sheila.
We all started like that, so confident, so pleased with ourselves, until you began asking questions.
That's good, that's excellent.
You seem to have made a worse impression on this child, Inspector.
We often do on the young ones. They're more impressionable.
You're looking tired, dear. I thought you ought to go to bed. And forget this absurd business. You'll feel better in the morning.
Mother, I couldn't possibly go. Nothing could be worse for me. We've settled all that.
Mother, I couldn't possibly go. Nothing could be worse for me. And emphasised some of those words, worse and possibly. All right?
Mother, I couldn't
Lovely
possibly go. Nothing could be worse for me. We've settled all that. I'm staying here until I know why that girl killed herself.
Nothing but more than curiosity.
No, it isn't.
Please don't contradict me like that. And in any case, I don't suppose for a moment that we can understand why the girl committed suicide. Girls of that class.
Mother, don't. Please don't. For your own sake as well as ours, you mustn't.
Mustn't what? Really, Sheila?
You mustn't try to build up a kind of wall between us and that girl. If you do, then the inspector will just break it down, and it'll be all worse when he does.
Right, can you just emphasise that you're saying it slowly and carefully? Because your mother obviously isn't going to listen to you anymore, so you're trying to get it right. So you mustn't try to build up a kind of wall, that sort of thing, yeah?
Oh, please.
You're thinking as you're saying it very, very carefully and slowly. All right, so there's a marked difference. Can you just give her the mustn't what really, Sheila, again? Emma, please. Yeah, mustn't what really.
Mustn't what? Really, Sheila?
You mustn't try to build up a kind of wall between us and that girl. If you do, then the inspector will just break it down, and it'll be all the worse when he does.
I don't understand you. Do you?
Yes, and she's right.
I beg your pardon.
I said yes, I do understand, and she's right.
That, I consider, is a trifle imprisonment. Then what is it, Sheila?
I don't know. Perhaps it's just because impertinent is such a silly word.
In any case,
But Mother, do stop before it's too
You're
late.
getting a bit more urgent. You're slowly getting more urgent, all right? But Mother, do stop before it's too late. Okay.
in any case,
But Mother, do stop before it's too late.
if you mean that the inspector will take offence.
No, I never take offence.
Bring it back. Sorry.
What?
Take offence, bring it back.
I'm glad to hear it. Though I must add that it takes. I'm glad to hear it. Though I must add that it seems to me that we have no reason for taking offence.
Let's leave offence out of it, shall we?
I think we're better.
Why?
I'm talking to the inspector now, if you don't mind. I realise that you may have to conduct some sort of inquiry, but I must say that so far you seem to be conducting it in a rather peculiar and offensive manner. You know, of course, that my husband is... Oh, sorry. You know, of course, that my husband was a Lord Mayor only 2 years ago, and that he's still a magistrate.
Mrs. Burling, the inspector knows all that, and I think, and I don't think, I don't know what I think, and I don't think that it's a very good idea to remind him.
Crazy, stop
No.
please. Oh, sorry.
That's it.
It's crazy. Stop it, please.
Everything's crazy.
Yes. Now, what about Mr. Burling?
He's coming back in a moment.
Mr. Burling. Let me do that, okay? Yes. Now, what about Mr. Burling?
He's coming back in a moment. He's just talking to my son Eric. He seems to be in an excitable, silly mood.
What's the matter with him?
Eric? Oh, I'm afraid.
A lot of things.
He's
brain dead person.
had too much to drink tonight. We were having a little celebration here.
Isn't he used to drinking?
No, of course not. Only a boy.
No, he's a young man. And some young men drink far too much.
And Eric's one of them.
Sheila!
I don't want to
That's
get
good.
poor Eric into trouble. He's probably in enough trouble already. But we really must stop these silly pretences. This isn't the time to pretend that Eric isn't used to drink. He's been steadily drinking too much for the last 2 years.
It isn't true. You know him. Gerald. And you're a man. You must know it isn't true.
Well, Mr. Croft?
I'm afraid it is, you know, actually, I've never seen much of him outside the house, but, well...
Now, hang on.
Eh?
5 minutes ago, you were reading that, well, saying it beautifully. You've slipped again, you know. What you were doing just a little while ago was brilliant.
I can do short lines.
Of 2 syllables.
Well, just take each line as a short line.
Right. I'm... afraid... Maybe not that short, yeah. Right. I'm afraid it is, you know.
Apologetically. You know, I'm sorry.
I love you all.
I'm afraid it is. I'm afraid it is,
Do you think
know.
you didn't like the Summersby technique? Right, sorry.
Sorry.
Well, Mr. Croft?
I'm afraid it is, you know. Actually, I've never seen much of him outside the house, but, well, I have gathered that he does drink pretty hard.
Oh, this is the time you chose to tell me.
Yes, of course it is. That's what I meant when I talked about building up a wall that's sure to be not flat. It makes it all the harder to bear.
Right, hang on a sec. Can you emphasise the course and It makes it all the harder to bear. Really emphasise some of them words. Okay. You just do your line again, please, and we'll just hear it again. Sheila, well, that's okay.
Dr. Mrs. Burley.
Okay, then. Go on.
Is Sammy sure to tell me?
Yes, of course it is. That's what I mean when I talked about building up a wall that's sure to be knocked flat. It makes it all harder to bear.
But it's you.
That's good.
And not the inspector here. Who's doing it?
Yes, but don't you see? He hasn't started on you yet.
Right, he hasn't started on you yet.
Yes, but don't you see? He hasn't started on you yet.
If necessary, I shall be glad to answer any questions the inspector wishes to ask me, though naturally I don't know anything about this girl.
We'll see, Mrs. Sperling.
I've been trying to persuade Eric to go to bed, but he won't. Now he says you've told him to stay up.
No comment.
Can you emphasise the fact that you're hot and bothered?
Shouldn't that be hot but not bothered?
Come in sort of a little more on the breathless side. Yes?
I have to try to persuade him to go to bed.
Just play naturally.
This gets
Think
worse.
it's flashy.
We could make it into a comedy, especially with
So,
the
like-
Robot job.
I've been trying to persuade Eric to go to bed, but he won't. Now he says you told him to stay up.
No,
Did
wait,
you?
wait.
That sort of thing.
Good as a blind man.
Alright, this is a dramatic entrance.
Maybe not quite as fast as it, but yeah.
I've been trying to persuade Eric to go to bed. Sure.
It sounds awful, Ash.
I didn't write it.
You're Eric. That might not be so bad then.
When I read it in the book, I didn't get this idea at all. It's just the way obviously you said it.
Think mine is individuals.
Yeah, exactly. Eric to go to bed. The fucking bastard won't go to bed with me. Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
It's-
I've been trying to persuade Eric to go to bed. No?
That's better. That's getting better.
I've been trying. I've been trying to persuade.
I don't take it. That's
You saw you are, man.
I'm glad.
Come on,
we take
my little
the
girl.
sequence to the very first.
I love rehearsal times.
I've been trying to persuade Eric to go to bed, but he won't. Now he says you told him to stay up, did you?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because he's a big boy.
Because I want to go to bed with him. Because I shall want to shut. No. Because I shall want to talk to him, Mr. Belling.
I can't see why you should, but if you must, then I suggest you do it now. Have him in.
I get it over with.
Do you two want to sit next to each other? We'll leave the room if you want.
We'll leave the country if you want.
Have him in.
Say no more.
Because I shall want to talk to him, Mr. Belling.
Talk, very good. Hey, hey.
You could rearrange that and say, get it in and have him over with. Yowza!
Sarah isn't amused.
I can't see why you should, but if you must, then I suggest you do it now. Have him in.
Gedanga.
Have him in and get it over.
Get him in and get it over with.
Have him in and get it over. Let the lad go.
No, he's tied him up now.
Kinky, like it.
Send him away.
Come on.
No, I can't do that yet. I want a bit of foreplay. I'm sorry, but he'll have to wait.
Now look here.
Say no more.
He must wait his turn.
You see?
No, I don't.
Taking it in turns,
Please
Dad.
be quiet, Sheila.
Inspector, I told you before, I don't like your tone nor the way you're handling this inquiry, and I don't propose to give you much more rope.
Bondage, Rob.
Hey.
Well,
Like it. Bit of photography
Talk
with it.
about bloody subtext in dialogue.
And I don't propose to give you much more rope.
Phil.
You didn't give me any rope.
No, he's given us rope.
Because that's a fair, they'll be in trouble.
Can I just hear that back again, please?
Sorry.
I can hear you properly.
No, he's given us rope so that we'll hang ourselves.
Yeah, it's more of like, no, he's giving us rope, so that we'll hang ourselves. Sort of do it sort of very matter-of-factly. You know what I
She's
mean?
doing it
Very
to
sort of
fit her
quietly.
line, a little laugh.
Yeah, that is.
It's like a laugh.
So we'll hang ourselves. It's just that, it's the shock element of that line I want to get across.
No, he's giving us rope so that
giving
we'll
us
hang
rope.
ourselves.
What's the matter with that child?
We're excited, and she refuses to go. Well, come along. What is it you want to know?
Okay then. Well, the imperturbable inspector gets perturbed. At the end of January last year, this girl, Eva Smith, had to leave Millward. Thank you, Craig.
Okay.
Because Miss Burling compelled her to discharge her, and then she stopped being Eva Smith, looking for a job, and became Daisy Renton with other ideas. Mr. Croft, when did you first get to know her?
They're turning on you.
Hello.
He turned on you.
Come on, Joe.
All right.
An exclamation of surprise from from Burling and Mrs. Burling. Hang on a sec.
Oh.
Mr. Croft, when did you first get to know her? You're supposed to be surprised. You go, huh? So, what?
Come on,
So
what's the matter too loud?
You could say what if you want. You don't have to make a noise. You can say, what?
Come on.
Mr. Croft, when did you first get to know her?
Where did you get the idea that I did know?
It's no use, Joe. You're wasting your time.
Dear Mrs. McKenboy, sorry. I'm currently a final year student on the H&D Media Production course at University College Salford. I wish to build on the skills and experience that I have acquired. Therefore, I have enclosed a copy of my curriculum vitae for your perusal.
Perusal?
No, did you put that in a letter?
No.
For your perusal.
He did.
My mother would
Can
know.
you tell you
Sorry,
what
what?
you
How's it finish off?
Sorry, do you know this person, Mother?
Craig Muller.
Right.
As soon as I mentioned the name Daisy Renton, it was obvious you don't know. You gave yourself away at once.
Of course you did.
And anyhow, I knew already. When and where did you first meet her?
All right, if you must have it. I met her.
We're about to have it up again, aren't we?
I met her first sometime in March. I met her first sometime in March last year in the Stalls Bar at the Palace. I mean the Palace Music Hall here in Brumley.
Well, we didn't think you meant Buckingham Palace.
Thanks. You're going to be a great help, I can see. You've said your piece, and you're obviously going to hate this, so why on earth don't you leave us to it, bitch?
Nothing would induce me. I want to understand exactly what happens when a man says he's so busy at the works that he can hardly ever find time to come and see the girl he's supposed to be in love with.
Did you crap in bed?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yes, Mr. Croft, in the Stalls Bar at the Palace Variety Theatre.
I happened to look in.
By the way, just a quick second here.
You've had it.
Right, that's that. I happened to look in one night after a long...
Hang on a sec. I know you haven't had Act 3 yet, but the inspector is not a real inspector. I get the impression from that line that he's possibly an actor. When he says the Palace Variety Theatre, it's almost as if he knows the place and he acts there,
Oh,
maybe.
it's not going to be like that one with Michael Caine and Laurence Olivier, is it? He dresses up as a clown. In that lounge, and he...
I don't know. Anyway, from that line, I just thought I'd point that out. That's the impression. That's the impression
Yeah,
I
Andy.
get, that he's an actor.
But you know the ending, don't you?
In this place. Yeah, he's not a real inspector.
Oh, thanks.
Gosh, you're not, you're a media student.
Come on then. Right, okay. Right, yes, Mr. Croft. In the Stalls Bar at the Palace Variety Theatre.
I happened to look in one night after a rather long and dull day, and as the show wasn't very bright, I went down into the bar for a drink. It's a favourite haunt of women of the town.
Were you in the town?
Yes, yes. But I see no point in mentioning the
Brushing it over very quickly. Yes, yes, but I see no...
Yes, yes. No women in the town, please.
Were we in the town?
Yes, yes.
Why does he always get the doubles and he can't even say singles?
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Well.
Get it right first time.
Get it right next time.
Yes, yes. But I see no point in mentioning the subject, especially.
Oh, sorry, I did
They were
that
trying to
again.
set him this morning.
Yes, yes.
Young
Go
girls.
room. Yes, but I see no point in mentioning the subject, especially...
It would be much better if you didn't listen to the story at all.
But you're forgetting I'm supposed to be engaged to the hero of it. Go on, Gerald. You went into the bar, which is a favourite haunt of the town.
I'm glad I amused you.
Come along, Mr. Croft. What happened?
I didn't propose to stay there. I didn't...
Hey, stop.
I didn't...
Hang on.
You watch when that goes round. It goes...
You watch that.
What the fuck?
Hang on, once more.
Do that all the time. Intermission over.
Hello?
My God.
Can you do your line again, please? I didn't hear any of that.
My God.
No.
My God, why are you forsaking me? Eli, stop looking at the
I
time.
didn't propose to stay long down there.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
The smile on the face made me...
Well,
Anyway,
that is one line I thought, well, and what they'll make of that one.
I hate those hard-eyed, doe-faced women.
Oh, where's this?
But then I noticed a girl who looked quite different. She was very pretty, soft brown hair with big dark eyes. Oh my God.
My God.
What?
The mic's fallen
I'm
down.
having an orgasm over this bird.
No, you're not. You just realised that she's dead.
Organisms are small.
All right.
Small
Have I?
people.
Shit.
Do you like it?
She was very pretty. Soft brown hair, big dark eyes.
Excuse me, I'm just going to go to the loo.
My God.
My
What's
God.
the matter?
Sorry, I suddenly realised, taking it in properly. She's dead.
Yes, she's dead.
And probably between us we killed her.
Sheila, don't talk nonsense.
You wait, Mother.
Go on.
Can I do this potty?
She looks young and fresh and charming and altogether out of place
Yeah,
down there.
you
And
did
obviously
exactly
she
what
wasn't
you
enjoying herself. Old Joe McGarty half drunk. Will you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to talk!
Steady.
This is the new version of Inspector Croft.
Will you shut the...
Old Joe McGarty half drunk and goggle-eyed. Goggle-eyed?
McGarty, that's interesting.
Why?
I thought of it as being Megati, but actually... Megati. Yeah, McGarty, yeah.
McGarty.
McGarty from...
Old Joe McGarty half drunk and goggle-eyed and raging in the corner
Outside the House
with
of
that obscene
Parliament.
fat carcass of his.
John Cole.
Do it, isn't it?
That's very good, actually, but
It's nice,
no,
that.
I don't know if it would work.
Can you do outside the Houses of Parliament this evening? John Cole reporting. The Prime Minister this evening
I've got my French coat on.
said to the House. I'm sorry, I brought you pen.
Not another one. Fucking hell, every pen I've had, somebody's been sitting there doing that. I did one, Seema did one, you did one.
I'm sorry, I'll glue it. I was just doing with John Cole, it went.
Come on.
I picked it up this morning. As far as I was concerned, that was one that was broken. Now it is. Oh, that was the one I picked up earlier. Sorry.
Kill that sheep.
Shag the sheep before you kill it.
Of course
No,
you do.
kill it.
What?
Of course you do.
Steady.
Of course you do. He's a notorious womanizer, and as well as being one of the worst sots and rogues in Bromley.
Quite right, it's the way I tell them.
Not really.
Yeah, tell 'em.
Oh, we're going to get my gas. I just say we're learning something tonight.
Of course we are. But everybody knows about that horrible old Bugatti. A girl I knew had to see him at the town hall one afternoon, and she only escaped with a torn blouse.
Hello.
Hello. Echo.
Go on, please.
Well.
The ghost saw me looking at her, and then gave me a glance that was nothing less than a cry for help. So I went across and told Joe McGarty some nonsense that the manager had a message for him or something like that. Got him out of the way. Then I told the girl that if she wanted any more of this sort of thing, she better let me take her out there.
You're going
But
to
you're going to American.
I thought it was just in Chicago, sir.
Well, Canadian. French,
You're going around the world.
French Canadian.
She agreed at once.
Where did you go?
We went to a country hotel, which I knew.
County.
He's going Welsh now. He's going to go over the Atlantic. He's going to end up scousing a minute. Well, I say so bad, but anyway.
County.
Which I knew would be quite quiet.
Norfolk is off.
No, it's not bloody. That's Devon.
And we had a drink or
That's
two
some
at
scrumpy.
church. You talking about Yorkshire?
She talked about herself. Sorry, she talked about herself? She talked about herself? Did she fucking talk about herself?
Yeah, look at that. You want me to do all that?
I'm sorry.
Do you?
She talked about herself.
Yes, I asked her questions about herself. She told me about the name of Daisy Renton, and she told us both parents, and then she came originally from somewhere outside Bromley. She
Oh,
also
you
told me about a job in the worst here in the
She had a birthmark on the left side of her bicycle, sorry.
She
I
said
just
something
picked it up
about
when-
the shop too, but I wouldn't say which it was. It was deliberately vague about what happened. I couldn't exactly
Look.
the details of the
She just licked my pen.
food for
I
her.
beg you for the country.
My friend.
Made
She licked
people
your
at the
pen.
counter find
You
some
know what I
food
think
for
about
her.
that, do you?
Oi!
Sorry.
Finished for food for her.
That's my favourite.
And then you decided to keep her as your mistress.
Hey?
My foot
Thank you.
was my brother.
Of course. Yeah. She looked up, she was, what? Yeah, thank you. Sheila?
Rich John Cock.
Well, you did want that page. Yeah, you're in there.
No.
Look.
Honestly, you upset?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're gross.
Really?
I discovered it was given away.
I'm sorry.
Come on, you are.
Yeah.
Resources to write.
Ashley's a wanker. Ashley's a wanker.
What can I do for you?
Of course, Mother. It was obvious from the start. Go on, Gerald. Don't mind Mother.
What the fuck am
Page 11.
Page 11.
Halfway through.
I discovered anything in return.
I see. Come on, because everybody else doesn't know the story.
I discovered, not that night, but 2 nights later, that we met again. Not accidentally this time, of course. That in fact she hadn't a penny and was going to be turned out of her miserable back room she had. It happened that a friend of mine, Charlie Brunswick, had gone off. See, I can't read tonight. It's too long.
Doing all right,
Split it
Bob?
into sentences.
Had gone off to Canada for 6 months and had let me have the key of a nice little set of rooms he had in Morgan Terrace, and had asked me to keep an eye on them for him and use them if I wanted to. So I insisted on days moving into those rooms, into them rooms, and I made her take some money to keep her going. I want you to understand that I didn't install her there. Didn't install her there so that I could make love to her. I made her go to Morgan Terrace. I was sorry for her and didn't like the idea of her going back to the Palace Bar. I didn't ask for anything in return.
I see.
Yes, but why are you saying that to him? You ought to be saying it to me.
Who's next?
Oh, shit. I suppose I are really. I'm sorry, Sheila. Somehow I
I know. Somehow he makes you.
But she became the mistress.
Yes, I suppose it was I suppose it was probable. She was young and pretty and warm-hearted and intensely grateful. I became at once the most important person in her life. You understand?
Yes. She was a woman. She was lonely. Were you in love with her?
Just what I was going to ask.
I could have shagged her. Bill?
I really must protest.
You don't convince me. Sheila. That's what I was
It's
going to
you.
ask. Yeah, can you just give that line?
Not this lady. For you. Yes. Sorry, David.
Ashley. Oh, sorry, my friend, but the rehearsals were completed. Morning, foot, go out.
Hang on. Sorry, Ashley, but I really could not be bothered to attend. No, it's okay. Thanks, Martin.
What is it?
Can you just say that line again, please? So we can...
Just what I was going to ask. I really must protest.
That's better. Why should you protest? It was you who turned the girl out in the first place.
Well, I only did what any employer might have done.
Any employer might have done, really.
All right. Well, hang it up.
Well, I only did what any employer might have done. Yeah?
Yeah. Well,
Well, oh fuck, Inspector.
I only did what any employer might have done. What I was going to say was that I protest against the way in which my daughter, a young unmarried girl, is being dragged into this.
Your daughter isn't living on the moon. She's here in Brumley too.
Yes, and it was I who had the girl turned out of her job at Millwoods. And I'm supposed to be engaged to Gerald. And I'm not a child. Don't forget. What?
Yes, and it was I who had the girl turned out of her job at Millwoods, and I'm supposed to be engaged to Gerald. And I'm not a child, don't forget. Okay? So emphasise the first hand, but not the second.
Yes, and it was I who had the girl turned out of her job at Millwoods. And I'm supposed to be engaged to Gerald. Engaged to Gerald. And I'm not a child, don't forget. I've a right to know. Were you in love with her, Gerald?
It's hard to say. I didn't feel about her as I felt about me.
Hey?
Hey?
I didn't feel about her as I felt about me.
She felt about me.
Of course not. You were the wonderful fairy prince. You must have adored it, Gerald.
All right, I did for a time. Nearly any man would have done.
That's probably the best thing you've said tonight. At least it's honest. Did you go and see her every night?
Yep, she was a damn good shag. No, I wasn't telling you a complete lie when I said that. No, I wasn't telling you a complete lie when I said I'd been very busy at the works all that time. We were very busy, but of course I did see her a good deal at the time.
I don't think we want any further details of this. I don't think we want any further details of this disgusting affair.
I do. And anyhow, we haven't had the details yet.
And you're not going to have any.
And you're not going to have any.
And you're not going to have any. You know it wasn't disgusting. Well, it was.
Yes, but after all, you didn't come into this, did you, Mother?
I got into her, but... Is there anything else you want to know? That you ought to know?
Yes. When did this affair end?
I can tell you exactly. In the first week of September, I had to go away for several weeks, then on business. And by that time, Daisy knew it was coming to an end. So I broke it off indefinitely before I went.
Definitely.
Indefinitely.
Short list. GV's, sorry. How did she take it?
Better than I'd hoped. She was very gallant about it.
That was nice for you.
No, it wasn't. She told me she'd been happier. Sorry. She told me she'd been happier than she'd ever been before. Well, thanks to old Josie. But that she knew it couldn't last. Yes, it could. Hadn't expected it to last. It would. She didn't blame me at all. I wish to God she had now. Perhaps I'd feel better.
She had to move out of those rooms. She had to
Yeah.
move out of those rooms.
Yes, we'd agreed about that. She'd saved a little money during the summer. She'd lived very economically on what I'd allowed her, and didn't want to take any more from me. But I insisted on parting gift of enough money, though it wasn't so very much, to see her through the end of the year.
Did she tell you what she proposed to do after you'd left her?
No, she refused to talk about that. I got the idea once or twice from what she said that she thought of leaving Brumley. Whether she did or not, I don't know. Did she?
Yes. She went away for about 2 months to some seaside place.
By herself?
Yes. I think she went away to be alone, to be quiet, to remember all that had happened between you.
How do you know that?
She kept a rough sort of diary, and she said there that she had to go away and be quiet and remember, just to make it last longer. She felt there'd never be anything as good again for her, so she had to make it last longer.
Hey. Nothing will last longer. I see. Well, I never saw... Hey?
Gravely.
I see. Well, I never saw her again, and that's all I can tell you.
It's all I want to know from you.
In that case, as I'm rather more upset by this business than I probably appear to be, and, well, I'd like to be alone for a little while, I'd be glad to leave you if I could. Be glad if you'd let me go. Of course.
Go where? Home?
No, I'll just go out, walk about for a while. If you don't mind, I mean, I'll come back.
All right, Mr. Croft, if you really want to walk around this bloody stupid college.
But just in case you forget, or decide not to come back, Gerald, I think you'd better take this with you.
Finished. You shush. I didn't mean to do it. I see. Well, I was expecting this.
I don't dislike you as
I suppose you know about Mrs. Yeardley in the post office as well.
Go on, can we be quick, please, because I think we're running out of batteries. I haven't brought any spares with me. Spurs.
I don't dislike you as I did half an hour ago, Gerald. In fact, in some odd way, I rather respect you more than I've ever done before. I knew anyhow you were lying about those months last year when you hardly came near me. I knew there was something fishy about that time. And now, at least you've been honest. And I believe what you told us about the way you helped her at first, just out of pity. And it was my fault, really, that she was so desperate when you first met her. But this has made a difference. You and I aren't the same people who sat down to dinner here. We'd have to start all over again, getting to know each other.
No, Sheila.
Now, it should be now, by the way. Yes. Yeah, I've got that down here.
Excuse us from where you have to again.
We'd have to start all over again, getting to know each other.
Now, Sheila, I'm not defending him, but you must understand, a lot of young men.
Don't interfere, please, Father. Gerald knows what I mean, and you apparently don't.
Yes,
You'd be a
I
little
know.
bit harsh with him, a little bit harsher with him.
Don't interfere, please, Father. Gerald knows what I mean, and you apparently don't.
Yes, sure, yes. Yes, I know what you mean, but I'm coming back, if I may.
All right.
Oh, really? I don't know. I think we should come to an end of all this wretched business.
I don't think so. Excuse me.
Well, thank you, Rob.
You know, you never showed him that photograph of her.
No, it wasn't necessary, and I thought it better not to.
You have a photograph of this girl?
Yes, I think you'd better look at it.
I don't see any particular reason why I should.
Probably not, but you'd better look at it.
Very well.
You recognise her?
No. Why should I?
Of course, she might have changed lately, but I can't believe she could have changed so much.
I don't understand you, Inspector.
You mean you don't choose him, Mrs. Burling?
I meant what I said.
You're not telling me the truth.
I beg your pardon. Burning, hello.
Angrily to Inspector. Look here, I'm not going to have this, Inspector. Sorry. Who's the big fellow?
I beg your pardon.
Look here, I'm not going to have this, Inspector. You will apologise at once.
Apologise for what? Doing my duty?
No, for being offensive. Sorry. No, for being so offensive about it. I'm a public man.
Public men, Mr. Burling, have responsibilities as well as privileges.
Possibly, but you weren't asking. Possibly,
I
but you weren't asked to come here and talk about me. Possibly, but you weren't asked to come here to talk about responsibility. Sorry, lack of food.
Yeah.
Go on, what's over?
Let's hope not, though I'm beginning to wonder.
Does that mean anything, Sheila?
It means that we've no excuse now for putting on airs, and that if we've any sense, we won't try. Father threw this girl out because she asked for decent wages. I went and pushed her father out, right into the street, just because I was angry and she was pretty. Gerald set her up as his mistress and then dropped her when it suited him. And now you're pretending you don't recognise her from the way you looked. Huh? From the way you looked?
From the way you looked, yeah, her face afterwards.
And now
and
you're
her voice
pretending you
afterwards.
don't recognise her from the way you looked. And if you're not telling the truth, why should the inspector apologise? And can't you see, both of you? You're making it worse.
Again, a bit more, and can't you see both of you? You're making it worse. Come in.
Has your job done?
Apparently.
Bad news, partner?
No, he's finished. He's out.
That was the door again.
Okay. He was standing outside that door for ages doing that.
Wasn't.
Oh, Gerald's come back.
Unless your son has just gone out.
I'll see.
You see, you should have gone out, you prat. I know. Mrs. Burling, you're a member, a prominent member, of the Bromley Women's Charity... Mrs. Burling, you're a member, a prominent member, of the Bromley Women's Charity Organisation, aren't you? Or some fucking other thing.
Martin
Go
Bernard
on,
Fox.
Mother. You might as well admit it. Yes, she is. Why?
Love to.
Alright, Craig's been mindful, but I'll see you later. I've got to do actually.
Have you? You're only in it for another 1, 2,
Let her read, I'm done.
3, 4... Alright.
Hello?
Is she again? She said yes, she did.
Hang on.
Yes, she is. Why?
Where are we?
Inspector Campbell, it's an organisation.
Right, okay. It's an organisation... I can't say this.
Can I do it?
It's an organisation to which women in distress can appeal for help in various forms. Isn't that so?
Yeah. We've done a great deal of useful work in helping with deserving cases.
There was a meeting of the interviewing committee 2 weeks ago.
I dare say there was.
Can you make your voice a bit deeper?
I dare say there
Deeper.
was.
I dare say there was.
Oh, excuse me. You know very well I was, Mrs. Burling. You were in the chair.
And if I was, what business is it yours?
Do you want me to tell you, in plain words?
That must have been Eric.
Yeah, that must have been Eric,
No.
but since you're not in the plain fight anyway.
That must have been Eric.
Yeah.
Have you been up to his room?
Yes, and I called out on both landings. It must have been Eric we heard go out then.
Silly boy, where? Silly boy, where could he have got
I
to?
can't imagine, but he was in one of his excitable queer moods. Look at the muck in here. Oh dear me. And even though we don't need him here,
We do need him.
and even though but he was in one of his excitable queer moods, and even though we don't need him here,
We do need him here. And if he's not back soon, I shall have to go and find him.
He's probably just gone to Corral. He'll be back soon.
I hope so.
Oh, sorry. Why should you hope so?
I'll explain why when you've answered my questions, Mrs. Burling.
is there any reason why my wife should answer questions from you, Inspector?
Yes, a very good reason. You'll remember that Mr. Croft told us, quite truthfully I believe, that he hadn't spoken to or seen Eva Smith since last September. But Mrs. Burling spoke to her and saw her only 2 weeks
Excuse
ago.
me,
Mother.
sorry, can I just interject there? I'm good at that. Listen, as you would in conversation, people, I mean, in a script, you've got your part comes after that part and so on, it's very linear. But in real life, you might have people acknowledging in between sentences. So there,
Possibly.
you might have remembered last September. See what I mean? It's going to be very, I think that's what makes a good play, a professional one, if you don't mind me saying so, from a not so good one. A linear thing like this, everyone speaks.
Can I read it again then?
Yeah, all I'm saying is there's the rest of the Act 1 and Act 2 and Act 3 to consider. Like us lot here, we're in a conversation. We don't wait for Emma, then Rob, then me, then you. I didn't know that. Like if you speak, then Rob, then Ashley, then me, then Sarah, then back. It's very anticipatable. You can understand. But
Well,
also
that's the
people
thing.
interjecting and interrupting.
Yeah, I mean, if the actor feels that, they ought to come in, then...
Like, because when you shout there, we do need to respect her. When you watch him read it, yeah, when it gets like, even though we don't, when it says need, you say we do need, do you know what I mean? So you're like, because him, but he still finishes his thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You do your bit again here, please. Yes, very good reason.
Yes, a very good reason. You remember that Mr. Croft told us, quite truthfully I believe, that he hadn't spoken to or seen Eva Smith since last September.
Yeah.
But Mrs. Burling spoke to her and saw her only 2
Would that be
weeks
all
ago.
right, something like that?
Yeah, it would be.
If a couple of us went.
Yeah. I mean, when they do the play, I don't generally know how they do it. I mean, I've not seen the play or anything else. The stage settings they've got on there, that's as they are.
Yeah.
But there's no reason why you couldn't do that sort of thing, yeah?
Okay, once again.
Mother.
Is this true?
Astonished.
I've said it about 50 times. I'm more
It's like, mother, so then you killed her, that's, you know what I mean?
Is this true?
Yes, quite true.
She appealed to your organisation for help,
Yes.
not as Eva Smith?
No, not as the answer.
As what then?
First, she called herself Mrs. Burling.
Mrs. Burling?
Yes, I think it was quite simply a piece of gross
Impertinence.
Quite deliberate. And naturally, that was one of the things that prejudiced me against him.
And I should think so. Damned impudence.
Impudence, yeah.
Damned impudence.
You admit being prejudiced against her case?
Yes.
Mother, she just died a horrible death, don't forget.
I'm very sorry, but I think she had only herself to blame.
Was it owing to your influence as the most prominent member of the committee that helped us refuse the girl?
Possibly.
Was it or was it not your influence?
Yes, it was. I don't like her manner. She impertinently made me spurn
Pertinently? And what's stung me?
Hey? Stone. Because I've just said, was it or was it not your influence? You sort of like,
Oh, taken aback.
yes. Yeah, do you want to just sort of ring round I can't even say it.
Impertinence.
Impertinently.
Impertinently. Split it down into 4 syllables, sounds like, and then do a little...
Not so.
Yes, it was.
Come in.
I didn't like her manner.
In.
She impertinently made use of her name. Though she pretended afterwards it just happened to be the first thing she thought.
I can't wait for the end.
She had to admit, after I began questioning her, that she had no claim to the name, that she wasn't married, and that the story she told me and that story she told me at first about her husband who deserted her was quite false. It didn't take me long to get the truth. It didn't take me long to get the truth. Or some of the truth, those are fair.
Why did she want help?
Hello. You
Why
don't
did-
want to know why she wanted help.
Sorry.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
I know why
interrupted
she
now.
needed
Piss
help.
off.
But as I wasn't there, I don't know what she
Just in a
asked
play.
from your committee.
Doing a play.
I don't think we need to discuss this.
You have no hope of not discussing it, Mrs. Burling.
If you think you can bring any pressure to bear upon me, Inspector, you're quite
There's a
mistaken.
chance.
Unlike the other three, I did nothing I'm ashamed of, or that won't bear investigation.
You what?
The girl asked for assistance. We were asked to look carefully into the claims made upon us. I wasn't satisfied with this girl's claim. She seemed to me not a good
To be not a good case, yeah.
Seemed to me not
To be
seemed
not.
to me to be not a good case. So I used my influence to have it refused. And in spite of what's happened to the girl since, I consider it did my duty. So if I prefer to discuss it any further, you have no power to make me change my mind.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. Simply because I've
Bit
done
more
nothing
angry.
wrong, and you know it.
I think you did something terribly wrong, and that you're going to spend the rest of your life regretting it. I wish you'd have been with me tonight in the infirmary. You'd have seen
No, please, not that again.
a bit more upset. No, please not that again. I've imagined
No,
enough.
please, not that again. I've imagined it enough already.
And the next time you imagine it, just remember that this girl was going to have a child.
No. Oh, horrible, horrible. How could she have wanted to kill herself?
Because she'd been turned out and turned down too many times. This was the end.
Mother, you must have known.
It was because she was going to have a child that she went for assistance to your mother's committee.
Look here, this wasn't Gerald Croft.
No, nothing to do with him.
Thank goodness for that. Though I don't know why I should care now.
You've nothing further to tell me, eh?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I told her. The role of the father of a child is his responsibility.
That doesn't make it any the less yours. She came to you for help at a time when no woman could have needed it more. And you not only refuse it yourself, but saw to it that the others refuse it too. She was here alone, friendless, almost penniless, desperate. She needed not only money but advice, sympathy, friendliness. You've had children. You must have known what she was feeling. And you slammed the door in her face.
Mother, I think it was cruel and
I
violent.
must say, Sybil, that when this comes out at the inquest, it isn't going to do us much good. The press might easily take it up.
Stop it, both of you. And please remember before you start accusing me of anything again that it wasn't I who had turned her out of her employment, which probably began it all. Oh, turn to Inspector. In the circumstances, I think I was justified. The girl had begun by telling us a pack of lies. Afterwards, when I got at the truth, I discovered that she knew who the father was. She was quite certain about that, and so I told her that, look, back. In the circumstances, I think I was justified. The girl had begun by telling us a pack of lies. Afterwards, when I got at the truth, I discovered that she knew who the father was, and she was quite certain about that. And so I told her it was her business to make him responsible. If he refused to marry her, and in my opinion he ought to be compelled to, then he must at least support her.
And what did she reply to that?
Oh, a lot of nonsense.
Silly nonsense.
Lots of silly nonsense, sorry.
What was it?
Whatever it was, I know it made me finally lose. That's just with lose, yeah.
Yep.
Whatever it was, I knew it made me finally lose all patience with her. She was giving herself ridiculous airs. She was claiming elaborate fine feelings and scruples. Scruples, what the nonsense?
It's a disease you get.
I was thinking of saying that girl in her position.
Her position now is that she lies with a burnt out inside on a slab. You've got to interrupt here. Okay, do that again.
Sorry.
Her position now is that she lies with a burnt out inside on a slab.
Don't stand.
Don't. No.
Actually, don't think
No, thank you.
I thought it was me, too.
As Berling tries to protest.
Oh.
Her position now is that she lies with a burnt out inside on a slab.
Say something like,
Oh, say but...
Yes, but
Okay, once again. Hang on.
her position now is that she lies with a burnt out inside on a slab.
Yeah, but she's...
Don't stammer and yammer at me again, man. I'm losing all patience with you people.
Yeah, but she didn't-
What did she say?
she said that the father
Wait all day for that.
She's sorry.
Rob, what did she say?
father was only a youngster, selling wild and drinking too much. There couldn't be any question of believing him. It was the wrong fault.
Something
Yeah,
spooky.
you know, when
At
it
the
was she
top.
didn't want to take any more money from him.
Why didn't she want to take any money from him?
All lots of nonsense. I didn't do a lot of it.
I'm not asking you if you believed it. I want to know what she said. Why didn't she want to take any more money from this boy?
Oh, she has some fancy reason. Is it a girl of that sort would ever refuse money?
I warn you, you're making it worse for yourself. What reason did she give for not taking any more money?
Her story was that he'd say something one night when he was drunk that gave her the idea that it wasn't his money.
Where had he got it from then?
He'd stolen it.
So she'd come to you for assistance because she didn't want to take stolen money.
That's the story she finally told me. After I refused to believe her original story, that she was a married woman who'd been deserted by her husband. I didn't see any reason to believe that one story should be truer than the other. Therefore, you're quite wrong to suppose that she rejected the right idea.
But if her story was true, if this boy had been giving her stolen money, then she came to you for help because she wanted to keep this youngster out of any more trouble. Isn't that so?
Possibly. But it sounded so ridiculous to me. So I was perfectly justified in advising my committee not to lend for assistance.
You're not even sorry now, when you know what happened to the girl.
I'm sorry she should have to come to such a horrible end, but I accept no blame for it at all.
Who is to blame then?
First the girl herself.
For letting father and me have had...
For letting Jobs and me have her chucked out of her father.
letting father and me have her chucked out of her job.
Secondly, I know the young man who was the father of the child she was going to have. If, as she said, he had belonged to her class and was some drunken young idler, then that's all the more reason why he shouldn't escape. He should be made an example of. If the girl's death is due to anybody, then it's due to him.
And if her story is true, that he was stealing money,
There's no point in assuming
but
that.
suppose we do, what then?
Then it'd be entirely responsible, because the girl would have to come to us and be refused assistance if it hadn't been for him.
So he's the chief culprit anyhow.
Certainly. And he ought to be dealt with very severely.
Mother, stop, stop.
Right, that wasn't with sudden alarm enough. We're getting to a
Right.
very critical
Yes.
point in the play
Once
now.
again, from...
You've suddenly worked out who this boy is. All right?
Emma from Certainly.
Yes, who is it?
It's Derek.
Yeah, it's your brother.
That's me. It's me! Don't panic, it's me! It's me! I did it!
Craig's finally done the
So,
deed.
Mother, stop! Stop!
Hang on. From Emma, please.
Okay.
Certainly, he ought to be dealt with very severely.
Mother, stop, stop.
Be quiet, Sheila.
But don't you see?
You're behaving like an hysterical child tonight. And if you take some steps to manage your mind and then make sure that he's compelled to confess in public his responsibility.
Thanks, Rob. Nice one.
Instead of staying here asking quite unnecessary questions, then you really will be doing your duty.
Don't worry, Mrs. Berling. I shall do my duty.
I'm glad to hear it.
No hushing up, eh? Make an example of the young man, eh? Public confession of
Oh, so
responsibility.
he knows who it is. Does he know who it is now?
And you all along.
I don't know who
Consider
it
it
is.
your duty. And never doubt you'd like to
I'm
stay.
guilty! I'm guilty, don't
No,
panic!
come on, we're coming to a
Sorry.
critical point.
Certainly. And I consider it your duty. And never doubt you'd like to stay good night.
Hey?
Say goodnight.
Say goodnight. Can I do my line again?
Yeah.
No hushing up,
Nice
eh?
one.
Make an example of the young man, eh? Public confession of responsibility. Hmm?
Certainly. And consider it your duty. And never doubt you'd like to stay good night.
Not yet.
Waiting for what?
No, hang on.
He's ready, let him finish his line, woman!
Say certainly again.
Certainly. I consider it your duty. And then I don't you like to say good night?
Not yet. I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
To do my duty.
No, Mother, don't you see?
But surely, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Look, Inspector, you're not trying to tell us that my boy is mixed up in this?
If he is, then we know what to do, don't we? Mrs. Burling has just told us.
My God, but look here.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
Mother, I begged you and begged you to stop.
You pegged her, didn't you?
Inspector holds up a hand. We hear the front door. They wait, looking towards the door. Eric enters, looking extremely pale and distressed.
Yeah,
He
Eric
meets their
enters.
inquiring stares. Curtain falls.
Oh, I'm wondering what's happening now. Ash, I'm glad I got involved in this.
No.
No, it's nice.
Craig's reputation is...
So it's a suspense, but there's no...
Everyone's reputation has been ruined.
Yeah, I said, put it on your CV, and he looked at me and he said, best not.
Hey?
Next week, sometime.
Monday.
On Tuesday.
Hey?
Yeah, well, waiting just for this. We've all cancelled our holidays on the QE2, just for
Yeah,
Priestley's paying as well.
very, very briefly.
Stop your tape! Stop your tape! Stop the tape! Go! Is it the inspector's meal?
There's a clown.
What's the answer?
Can't do telephone voice.
That boy is mixed up with this.
If he is, then we know what to do, don't we? Mrs. Burling has just told us.
My God. But look here.
Hands on.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it. That was a good lad.
Young royals. Mother, I begged you and begged you to stop.
Mother,
That's what it is.
I begged you and begged you to stop.
Inspector holds up a hand. We hear the front door. They wait, looking towards the door. Eric enters, looking extremely pale and distressed. He meets their inquiring stares. Curtain falls quickly.
Curtain falls? How do you do curtain falls?
Are we back in a second?
Yeah, that's still rolling. Right, now what?
So, on to this actor. Yeah, where's mine?
Just borrowed it, didn't you?
I thought that was the other act. Let's have a look. That's Act 2. And that's Act 3. Hello. What's happened? Oh, here it is. Right, okay.
Ashley has found that.
I found it, right. Okay then, yeah, so you can just keep that first page. Right, so exactly as at end of Act 2, Eric is standing just inside the room and the others are staring at him.
You know, don't you?
Yes, we know.
Eric, I can't believe it. There must be some mistake. You don't know what we've been saying.
What we've been saying.
So?
You don't know what we've been saying.
So just say.
What we've been saying.
Oh, it's me. It's a good job for him he doesn't, isn't it?
Why?
Because Mother's been busy blaming everything on the young man who got this girl into trouble and saying he shouldn't escape and should be made an example of.
That's enough, Sheila.
You haven't made it any easier for me, have you, Mother?
So I didn't know it was you. I never dreamt. Besides, you're not that type. You don't get drunk.
Of course he does. I told you he did.
You told her. Why, you little sneak?
No, that's not fair, Eric. I could have told her months ago, but of course I didn't. I only told her tonight because I knew everything was coming out. It was simply bound to come out tonight. So I thought she might as well know in advance. Don't forget, I've already been through it.
Sheila, I simply don't understand your attitude.
Neither do I. If you had any sense of loyalty...
Just a minute, Mr. Burling. There'll be plenty of time when I've gone for you all to adjust your family relationships. But now I must hear what your son has to tell me. And I'll be obliged if you let us get on without any further interruptions. Now then.
Could I have a drink first?
No!
Yes, I know he's your son and this is your house. But look at him. He needs a drink now just to see him through.
All right, go on. I understand a lot of these things.
Right, now let's just quickly go through that bit. So you're very used to drinking, by the looks of it. Okay.
All right, go on. I understand a lot of these things now. I didn't understand. I understand a lot of these things now. I didn't understand before.
You got all these in there?
No,
Lots of things. Yeah.
I understand a lot of things now I didn't understand before.
Don't start on that. I want to get on. When did you first meet this girl?
One night last November,
Where did you meet her?
in the Palace Bar. I'd been there an hour or so with 2 or 3 chaps. I was a bit squiffy.
What happened then?
I began talking to her. It stood her a few drinks. I was rather far gone by the time we had to go.
Was she drunk too?
She told me afterwards that she was a bit, chiefly because she'd not had much to eat that day.
Why had she gone there?
She wasn't the usual sort, but well, I suppose she didn't know what to do. There was some woman who wanted her to go there. Excuse me, I never quite understood that.
You went with her to her lodgings that night?
Yes, I insisted. How would you say that?
Yes, I insisted, it seems.
Yes, I insisted, it seems. I'm not very clear about it, but afterwards she told me she didn't want me to go in, but that, well, I was in that state when a chap easily turns nasty, and I threatened to make her out.
So she let you in?
Yes, and that's when it happened. And I didn't even remember, and that's a hellish thing. Oh my God, how stupid it all is.
Oh, Eric, how you...
How could you, that should say. Well,
Right.
I've not changed that either.
Oh, Eric, how could you?
Sheila,
I'm sorry.
take your mother along to the drawing room.
But I want to.
You heard what I said. Go on.
Let's shuffle it.
Yeah.
When did you meet her again?
About a fortnight afterwards.
By appointment?
No, and I couldn't remember her name or where she lived. It was all very vague, but I happened to see her again in the Palace Bar.
More drinks?
Yes, though that time I wasn't so bad.
But you took her home again?
Yes, and this time we talked a bit. She told me something about herself and I talked too. Told her my name and what I did.
And you made love again?
Yes. I wasn't in love with her or anything, but I liked her. She was pretty and a good sport.
So you had to go to bed with her?
Well, I'm old enough to be
Bit
married.
more sort of angry.
Well, I'm old enough to be married, aren't I? And I'm not married. And I hate those fat old tarts on the town. The ones I see some of your respectable friends with.
I don't want any talk. I don't want any of that talk from you.
I don't want any of it from either of you. Settle it afterwards. Did you arrange to see each other after that?
Yes, and the next time, and the time after that, she told me she was going to have a baby. She wasn't quite sure, and then she was.
And of course she was very worried about it.
Yes, and so was I. I was in a hell of a state about it.
Did she suggest that you ought to marry her?
No, she didn't want me to marry her. Said I didn't love her, and all that. In a way, she treated me as if I were a kid. I was nearly as old as she was.
So what did you propose to do?
Well, she hadn't a job and didn't feel like trying again for one. And she'd no money left, so I insisted on giving her enough money to keep her going, until she refused to take any more.
How much did she give? Did you give her altogether?
I suppose about £50 all told.
£50? Top of drinking and going around the town? Where did you get £50 from?
That's my question too.
I got it from the office.
My office?
Yes.
My office.
Right, now.
Your office
Yeah.
as well?
My office as well.
Yes.
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 Well, you're apologising. You're very apologetic about this. And I'm very embarrassed as well.
Yes.
You mean you stole the money?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I don't reply now because Mrs. Vernon...
This isn't my fault.
I'm sorry, Arthur, but I simply couldn't stay in there. I had to know what's happening.
Well, I can tell you what's happening. He's admitted he was responsible for the girl's condition, and now he's telling us he supplied her with money he stole from the office.
Eric, you stole money?
No, not really. I intended to pay it back.
I don't understand how you...
We got another one of them. Oh dear. Hang on a sec. Cross that out, bottom of page 5. That line.
No, not really. I intended to pay it back.
I don't understand how you can take so much... Sorry. I don't understand how you can take as much as that... I don't understand how you can... I don't understand how you could take as much as that out of the office without somebody knowing.
There were some small accounts to collect and I asked for cash.
Gave the phone receipt.
Get rid of it. Okay. No, I know.
Gave the phone receipt and kept the money, eh?
Yes.
You must... You must do all these bloody accounts. I've got to cover this up as soon as I can, you damn fool. Why didn't you come to me when you found yourself in this mess?
Because you're not the kind of father a chap could go to when he's in trouble, that's why.
Don't talk to me like that. Your trouble is, you've been spoiled.
And my trouble is that I haven't much time. You'll be able to divide the responsibility between you when I've gone. Just one last question, that's all. The girl discovered that this money you were giving her was stolen, didn't she?
Yes, that was worst of all. She wouldn't see me again. Here, but how did you know that? Did she tell you?
No, she told me nothing. I never spoke to her. Right, you're off now, are you? Fair enough.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Right, I just wondered why the voice had changed, yeah. Mrs. Burling, by the way, just quickly, Craig typed these pages. Round of applause to Craig.
Oh, cool.
See
you later. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll see you in a minute then.
Right.
Well, smile.
That's trouble.
Projectile, really?
No.
Can I do Sheila?
That was my fault.
Yeah,
Thanks.
okay.
Where are we up to?
Go on.
told Mother.
Sheila.
Well, he has to know.
She told you? Did she come here?
She told, yeah, so you're referring to Eva Smith now.
Right. She told you? Did she come here? But then she couldn't have done. She didn't even know I lived here. What happened? Come on, don't just look like that. Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you. She went to your mother's committee for help after she'd done with you. Your mother refused that help.
Then you killed her. She came to you to protect me. Then you killed her. She came to you to protect me and you turned her away. Yes, and the child she'd had too. My child, your own grandchild. Killed them both, damn you, damn you, damn you.
No, Eric, please. I didn't know. I didn't understand.
You don't
Very
understand.
distressed. Okay. You've killed your own grandson.
Okay.
You don't understand anything. You never did. You never even tried. You...
Eric, don't.
Why, you hysterical young fool? Get back, or I'll...
Right, can we just go from your line again and see if we can get that all very much together?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this is a very important
Bang, bang, bang,
bit.
bang.
Yes, this is just before I leave.
Go for a bang, girls.
Good fun. Right, where we're going from?
Okay, well, actually, we go from Eric's.
Right, then you killed her that bit.
Yeah.
Then you killed her. Is that it?
Yes.
She came to you to protect me and you turned her away. And the child she'd have had too, my child, your own grandchild. You killed them both, damn you, damn you, damn you.
Come on, go on.
Damn you.
No. No, Eric, please. I didn't know. I didn't understand.
You don't understand anything. You never did. You never even tried.
Eric, don't.
Why, you hysterical young fool? Get back, or I'll...
Stop!
You've been waiting for that line all day.
I know. Right.
Just hit orgasm, girls.
Let's go to the inspector again. I really want to make certain this bit is right. I'll tell you. She went to your mother's committee for help after she'd done with you. Your mother refused that help.
Then you killed her. She came to you to protect me and you turned her away. Yes, and the child she'd have had too. My child, your own grandchild. You killed them both, damn you, damn you.
No, Eric, please. I didn't know. I didn't understand.
You don't understand anything. You never did. You never even tried. You...
Eric, don't.
Why, you hysterical young fool? Get back, or I'll...
Stop! And be quiet for a moment and listen to me. I don't need to know any more. Neither do you. The girl killed herself and died a horrible death. But each of you helped to kill her. Remember that. Never forget it. But then I don't think you ever will. Remember what you did, Mrs. Burling. You turned her away when she most needed help. You refused her even the pitiable little bit of organised charity you had in your power to grant her. Remember what you did.
Oh my God, I'm not likely to forget.
Just used her for the end of a stupid drunken evening, as if she was an animal, a thing, not a person.
Shouldn't that? Oh, no, go on.
No, you won't forget.
Do you think? Oh, sorry, no,
Bit
right.
sorry.
I'd just like to say something. Right, you think when the inspector had been talking to Mrs.
Mrs. Burling
and then Eric applies. My God, I'm likely to forget. Shouldn't that be
me saying that?
Really?
No, because I've looked at him.
All right, it's just a bit confusing when you actually hear it. You know what I mean? Because it's radio. It sounds a bit.
Like,
funny.
remember Mrs. Burling, you turned her away.
Yeah, and I think she should say, "My God, I'm not likely to forget." You know what I mean? But anyway, right.
Well,
Not Burlington, I'm happy.
as far as she's concerned, she's not done anything wrong.
Eric is being blamed for everything, and
Oh, no.
he's starting to take that blame on board.
Right,
Sitting
okay.
there by the throat.
Can you do inspector again, please?
Alright. Just used her for the end of her stupid drunken evening, as if she was an animal, a thing, not a person. No, you won't forget.
I know. I turned her out of a job. I started it.
You helped, but didn't start it. You started it. She wanted 25 shillings a week instead of 22 and sixpence. You made her pay a heavy price for that, and now she'll make you pay a heavier price still.
Look, Inspector, I give thousands. Yes, thousands.
You're offering the money at the wrong time, Mr. Burling. No, I don't think any of you will forget. Nor that young man Croft, though he at least had some affection for her and made her happy for a time. Well, Eva Smith's gone. You can't do it any more harm. You can't do it any good now either. You can't even say, I'm sorry, Eva Smith.
That's the worst of it.
But just remember this. One Eva Smith is gone, but there are millions and millions of Eva Smiths still left with us, with their lives, their hopes and fears, their suffering and chance of happiness, all intertwined with our lives, with what we think and say and do. We don't live alone. We're members of one body. We're responsible for each other. And I tell you that the time will come when if men will not learn that lesson, then they'll be taught it in fire and blood and anguish. Good night. He walks straight out, leaving them staring, subdued and wondering. Sheila is still quietly crying. Mrs. Burling has collapsed into a chair. Eric is brooding desperately. Burling, the only active one, hears the front door slam. He moves hesitatingly towards the door, stops, looks gloomily at the other three, and then pours himself out a drink, which he hastily swallows.
Thank you. You're the one to blame.
Read it.
Dyslexia rules okay. KO.
Yeah. You're the one I blame for this.
I'll bet I am.
Yes. If you don't realise yet, well,
I'll bet I am.
I'll bet I am. Q?
sorry.
Oh, bless him. Going out there.
Oh gosh, that's
He's travelling up here.
it is take that easy. Should have taken it.
Don't waft it that way, because when you waft it, it brings it back again.
Full experience.
Yeah, it is.
I thought you held yours in.
Yeah, I do. I'm on about other people, because I go like that, and it's like, come over. I do go, man. Do you know how yours is?
Well, women are not like that.
I don't sit there going, oh yeah, good, gorgeous. I don't do anything like that.
Go on.
That's horrible.
Except when you're drunk.
Alright.
I'm like, oh yeah.
I realise someone's listening.
Well,
No, it's not here.
Well, as bad as it smells.
you've offered it over this way now as well.
Yes, and you don't realise yet all you've done. Most of this is bound to come out. There'll be a public scandal.
Well, I don't care.
You.
No. Hang on.
A bit more angry and a bit faster. Right. Yes,
Oh,
and you don't
isn't it?
realise yet all you've done. Most of this is bound to come out. There'll be a public scandal.
I would just
Why
say
not
I don't
scrap
care
you?
now.
Well, I don't care now.
How do you
Well, I don't care now.
Screw your nose up, as you say.
Well, I don't care now.
You don't seem to care about anything, but I care. I was almost certain for a knighthood in the next honours list.
Go on.
Oh, for God's sake, what does it matter whether they give you a knighthood or not?
It doesn't matter to you. Apparently nothing matters to you. But it may interest you to know that until every penny of that money you stole is repaid, you work for nothing. And there's going to be no more of this drinking around the town and picking up women in Pally's bar.
I should think not, Eric. I'm absolutely ashamed of you.
How would you say this? I like it when there's cues at the side. I don't know what you say it.
Well, I don't blame you.
Well, I don't blame you. But don't forget, I'm ashamed of you as well. Yes, both of you.
Drop that. There's every excuse for what your mother and I did. It turned out unfortunately. That's all.
That's all.
Well, what have you to say?
I don't know where to begin.
Then don't begin. Nobody wants you to.
I behaved badly too. I know I did. I'm ashamed of it. But now you're beginning all over again to pretend that nothing much has happened.
Nothing much has happened. Haven't I already said that there'll be a public scandal? Unless we're lucky. And who here will suffer from that more than I will?
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't care about that. The point is, you don't seem to have learnt anything.
Don't I? Well, you're quite wrong there. I learned plenty tonight, and you don't want me to tell you what I've learned, I hope. I can't read more than 10 words.
Can you just do that again?
Just
Where
call
are
me
we?
again.
Pardon me,
I excuse myself.
Right, where are we? Have you just said didn't I? Don't I? Well,
Don't I, yeah.
right, it should be didn't I, according to this.
Didn't I? Well, you're quite wrong there.
You're changing it. You got a pen. That's what I should have done in the first place. Actually, follow along with this book just to check.
Well, it's contaminated with pen here. Great.
No, it's just come over this way, Martin. Come on, carry on.
Come on! Didn't I?
Right. Didn't I? Well, you're quite wrong there. I learned plenty tonight, and you don't want me to tell you what I've learned, I hope. Well, I look back on tonight, when I think of what I was feeling when the fire was sat down at dinner.
Yes, and do
that
you remember
day-
what you said to Gerald and me after dinner? Good, that wasn't it?
That's good, yeah, I like that. Come on.
When you said, when you were Yes, and do you remember what you said to Gerald and me after dinner when you were feeling so pleased with yourself? You told us that a man has to make his own way, look after himself and mind his own business, and that we weren't to take any notice of these cranks who tell us that everybody has to look after everybody else, as if we were all mixed up together. Do you remember? Yes, and one of those cranks walked in, the inspector. I didn't notice you told him that it's every man for himself.
Is that when the inspector came? Just after Father had said that?
Yes, what of it?
Now, what's the matter, Sheila?
It's queer. It's very queer.
Right, at this point, I think you're sort of... You're not so angry now, you're sort of... Now, what's the matter? You're a bit angry, and you're inquiring, and you're also wondering about the inspector. Okay. Let me try that again. Eric gets what?
Yes, what of it?
Now, what's the matter, Sheila?
It's queer. Very queer.
I know what you're going to say, because I've been wondering myself.
It doesn't matter now, of course.
Well, much
but-
better now.
What?
That doesn't matter, she's not playing Sheila.
It doesn't much matter now, of course. But was he really a police inspector?
Well, if he wasn't, it matters a devil of a lot. Makes all the difference.
Yeah,
No, it
I know,
doesn't.
that's good. You spell checked it, and I re-spell checked it.
Didn't come up with it.
Yeah, it came up for me, and I thought I'd resaved it. So I don't know. So there might be some bad. The problem was you were spell checking it, I was typing it, and
that bit must have got
things have
missed.
just got like either muddled up and stuff like that. So I don't know. So I apologise for that.
It doesn't much matter now, of course. But was he really a police inspector?
Well, if he wasn't, it makes... Well, if he wasn't, it matters a devil of a lot. Makes all the difference.
No, it doesn't.
Don't talk rubbish. Of course it does.
Well, it
No,
does
it
to me. Go on, what?
It's different. It's a different version. It's actually those two lines aren't in this one. Carry on.
Right. Thank you. Well, it doesn't to me, and it oughtn't to you either.
Don't be childish, Sheila.
I'm not being. If you want to know, it's you two are being childish, trying to not face the facts.
I won't have that sort of talk. Any more of that and you'll leave this room.
That'll be told for her, won't it?
I'm going anyway in a minute or two. But don't you see, if all that comes out tonight is true, then it doesn't much matter who it was who made us confess. And and it was true, wasn't it? You turned the girl out of one job, and I had her turned out of another. Gerald kept... What's that?
Yeah, I did that. I changed that, Kebs. And resaved it.
Yeah, and I changed it as well because I had to redo it as well. Yeah, as I say, this page is obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Gerald kept her at a time when he was supposed to be too busy to see me. Eric, well, we know what Eric did. A mother hardened her heart and gave her the final push that finished her. That's what's important. And not whether a man is a police inspector or not.
He was our police inspector, all right.
That's what I mean, Eric. But if it's any comfort to you, and it wasn't to me, I have an idea. And I had it all along vaguely. There was something curious about him. You never seemed like an ordinary police inspector.
You're right. I felt it too.
You're not that excited, though, are you?
Yeah, if you remember, there's one bit in the script where Sheila goes up to the police inspector and sort of says something about, I'm curious about you or something, you know.
I thought,
Do you remember that bit? No, that was Sheila.
Right.
So that's reflecting back to that bit.
You're right. I felt it too. Didn't you?
Well, I must say his manner was quite extraordinary. So rude and assertive.
Then look at the way he talked to me, telling me to shut up and so on. He must have known I was an ex-Lord Mayor and magistrate and so forth. Besides, the way he talked...
You must have known. Yeah, so you're thinking that maybe he's somebody that's been, you know,
He must have known I was an ex-Lord Mayor or a magistrate or so forth. Besides, the way he talked, you remember? I mean, they don't talk like that. I had dealings with dozens of them.
All right, but it doesn't make any real difference, you know.
Of course it does.
No, Sheila's right, it doesn't.
That's coming. That's it, coming from you. You're the one who makes most difference. You're the one it makes the most difference to. You've confessed the theft, and now he knows about it, and he can bring it all out.
No, it's good.
You've confessed the theft, and now he knows all about it, and he can bring it out at the inquest, and if necessary, carry it to court. He can't do anything to your mother and Sheila and me, except perhaps make them look and get ashamed of ourselves in public. But as for you, he can ruin you, you know.
We haven't told.
Craig. There's another one that. It's time for that.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I just don't.
We haven't told him
Just don't know what I'm
anything.
having now.
We haven't ever told him anything he didn't know. Did you notice that?
That's nothing. He had a bit of information left by the girl and made a few smart guesses. But the fact remains that if we hadn't talked so much, he'd have
He'd have had.
He'd have had little to go on.
He'd have had.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
He'd
Recall
have had
it.
little to go on. Looks angry at that. And really, when I came to think of it, why you all had to go, letting everyone, everything, every word. And really, when I come to think of it, why all had...
Right,
you all have to
had.
go!
Fuck's sake, man, get it done.
And really, when I come to think of it, why all you had to go was everyone come out.
And really, when I came to think of it, when you all had to go letting everything out come out like that, did me?
Yeah.
Just finish on Beats Me and then cute shit. Certainly did.
It's alright talking like that now, but he made us confess.
He certainly didn't make me confess. As you call it, I told him quite plainly that I thought I had done no more than my duty.
Oh, mother.
The fact is, you allowed yourselves to be bluffed. Yes, bluffed.
Now really, Arthur.
No, not you, my dear. But these two, that fellow obviously didn't like us. He was prejudiced from the start. Probably a socialist or some sort of crank. He talked like one. And then, instead of standing up to him, you let him bluff you into talking about your private affairs. You ought to have stood up to him.
Well, I didn't notice you standing up to him.
No, because by that time you admitted that you'd taken money. What chance had I after that? I was a fool not to have insisted upon seeing him alone.
That wouldn't have worked.
Of course it wouldn't.
Really, from the way you children talk, you might be wanting to help him instead of us. Now just be quiet so that your father can decide what we ought to do.
Yes, well... Yes, well, we'll have to do something. And get to work quickly too. Get to work quickly too.
No, it's a ring again. She's done it again. It's a ring.
No, just to get the effect.
Okay then.
Now who's this? Had I better go?
You're a bit startled in a way.
Now who's this?
I suppose in a way you're worried it's going to be like either another
Yeah,
inspector
method
or
acting,
him
aren't
coming
you?
back again, or...
Now who's this? Had I better go?
No, Edna will go. I asked her to wait up to make us some tea.
Where hey, she's coming in.
I'm here! It might be Gerald coming back.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Yes, of course. I'd forgotten about him.
It's Mr. Croft.
It's a very posh maid.
Thought it was somebody else. Oh, he's not here. I hope you don't mind me coming back.
No, of course not, Gerald.
I had a special reason for coming. When did that inspector go? Only a few minutes ago. He should have off through it.
Sheila.
Gerald might as well know.
Now, we didn't bother him with all that stuff.
Alright. But we're all in it.
Hang on a sec. It's one other person you don't want to, obviously tell. He's like the first public person, if you like, because he's not within your family. So you're trying to keep him
Oh, now.
and all the rest of the world.
Right. Now. We didn't
Oh,
bother
not
him
another
with all
now.
that stuff.
There's a devil.
Alright. But we're all in it, up to the neck. It got worse after you left. So did he behave? He was frightening.
If you ask me, he behaved in a very peculiar and suspicious manner.
The rude way he spoke to Mr. Burling and me, it was quite extraordinary.
Do you know something? What is it?
That man wasn't a police officer.
Are you certain? Sorry, are you certain?
I'm almost certain. That's what I came back to tell you.
Good lad! You asked about him, eh?
Yes, I'm in a police...
Make your rage flow into your previous word. Asked about him, eh?
You asked about him, eh?
Yes. I went to a police sergeant I know down the road. I asked him about this Inspector Gould and described the chap carefully to him. He swore there wasn't any Inspector Gould or anybody like him on the force here.
Right, you two share that one then. We're there.
I was going to say something at the end, I don't understand this.
And you're here, okay?
By jingo, it's fake!
Well, you're in it.
How's it finish up?
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say I couldn't imagine a real police inspector talking like that to us?
Shall I might as well do Gerald?
Yeah, right.
Because I'm not saying anything.
All right.
Well, you were right. There isn't any such inspector. We've been had.
I'm going to make certain of this.
What are you going to do?
Ring up the chief constable.
We'll find out next time.
Ring up the chief constable. Colonel Roberts.
Careful what you say, dear.
Of course. Number 8752. I was going to do this anyway. I've had my suspicions all along.
Oh, yeah.
Colonel Roberts, please. Mr. Arthur Burling here. Roberts, Burling here. Sorry to ring you up. Sorry to ring you up so late.
No, he's bought it, Skip.
Come on.
But, can you tell me if an Inspector Gould has joined your staff lately? Gould. G-O-O-L-E.
Well, sort of leave a pause, you know, for the other bloke to say something.
A new man. Tall, clean-shaven. I see.
You can't
Yes.
describe me.
Well, that settles it. No, just a little argument we were having here. Good night. There's no Inspector Gould on the police. That man definitely wasn't a police inspector at all.
Calm down.
But I have to.
Try to be natural.
Very bad position to be natural.
Try to speak it as if nice and focused.
As Gerald says, we've been had.
I felt it all the time. You never
Bet you
talked
did.
like one. You never even looked like one.
This makes a difference. You know.
Will you? Fucking behave. What are you lying?
This makes a difference, you know. In fact, it makes all the difference.
I suppose we're all nice people now.
If you've nothing more sensible than that to say, Sheila, you'd better keep quiet.
She's right, though.
And you'd better keep quiet anyhow. If that had been a police inspector and he'd heard that you confess...
Arthur, careful.
Hastily.
Yes.
No, hastily.
That's the truth.
Yes.
You see, Joel, you're not allowed to know the rest of our crimes and idiocies.
That's all right. I don't want to.
Sorry. What do you make of this business now? Was it a hoax?
Of course. Someone put that fellow up to... Of course, someone put that fellow up to coming here and hoaxing us. There are people in this... There are people in this town who dislike me enough to do that. We ought to have seen through it from the first. In the extraordinary way, I believe I would have... Fucking hell. But coming like that, bang on top of our little celebration, just when we were all feeling so pleased with ourselves, naturally, it took me by surprise.
I wish I'd been here when that man first arrived. I'd have asked him a few questions before I allowed him to ask us any.
It's all right saying that now.
I was the only one of you who didn't give in to him. And now I say we must discuss this business quietly and sensibly and decide if there's anything to be done about it.
You're absolutely right, my dear. Already we've discovered one important fact, that fellow is a fraud and we've been hoaxed. And that may not be the end of...
Come
that
on,
may not be the end of it by any means.
I'm sure it isn't.
You are keenly interested. You are, eh? Good. What's his name again?
Eric, sit down.
Eric, sit down, lad.
I'm alright.
All right, you're anything but all right. And you need extend, so I've got me to bed for like 12 hours. All right. Shut up. All right, you're anything but all right. You need to stand there as if
As if what?
as if you've nothing to do with us. Just remember your own position, young man. If anyone's up to their neck in this business, you are. You'd better take some interest in it.
I do take some interest in it. I take too much, that's my trouble.
It's mine too.
Now listen, you two. If you're still feeling on edge, then the least you can do is to keep quiet. Leave this to us. I'll admit that the fellow's antics rattled us a bit, but we found him out. And all we have to do now is keep our heads. Now it's up to him. Now it's time.
Our turn to do what?
To behave sensibly, Sheila, which is more than you're doing.
What's the use of talk? What's the use of talking about behaving sensibly? You're beginning to pretend now that nothing's really happened at all. And I can't see it like that. This girl's still dead, isn't she? Nobody's brought her back to life, have they?
That's just what I feel, Eric, and it's what they don't seem to understand.
Whoever that chap was, the fact remains that I did what I did. Hey!
You've got a fucking wondering now.
And Mother did what she did, and the rest of you did what you did to her. It's still the same rotten story, whether it's been told to a police inspector or to somebody else. According to you, I ought to feel a lot better. Soil some money. I soiled some money. I stole some money. You might as well know. I don't care. Let him know. The money's not the important thing. It's what happened to the girl and what we all did to her that matters. And I still feel the same about it, and that's why I don't feel like sitting down. Having a nice cosy talk.
And Eric's absolutely right, and it's the best thing any one of us has said tonight, and it makes me feel a bit less ashamed of us. You're just being... What? You're just beginning to pretend all over again.
Look, for God's sake!
Arthur.
Well, my dear, they're so damned exasperating. They just won't... They just won't try to understand our position, or to see the difference between a lot of stuff like this coming out in private and a downright public...
And I say the girl's dead and we all held together. That's what matters.
Eric, am I doing some more shouting? Threatening?
Yes.
And I say either stop shouting or get out. Some fathers I know would have kicked you out of the house anyway by this time.
Key to your, and I say the girl.
And I say the girl's dead and we all helped to kill her, and that's what matters.
Like you, Jean.
And I say you just...
Shouting.
Shouting?
Shout.
Well, can I do it on the day? I can only shout once a month.
Oh, come on.
Okay, once again.
Just shout, but not too bad.
And I say the girl's dead and we all helped to kill her, and that's what matters. And I say either stop shouting or get out.
Well, shout. Eric, you stupid brat.
Here, look, and I say, either stop shouting or get out.
Oh, is it his line?
Yes. Can you hear?
Oh, I thought Eric there, you see, did it? Okay, you matters. And that's what matters.
Right, and that's what matters.
And I say either stop shouting or get out. Some fathers I know... Oh, God, this makes sense now. You're reading my lines, isn't it? Some fathers I know would have kicked you out by this house anyhow at last time, so hold your tongue. So hold your tongue if you want to stay here. Quietly.
I don't give a damn now whether I stay here or not.
You'll stay here long
Snowy's
enough.
bought it, Skip.
You'll stay here long enough, forgive me.
Come on!
You'll stay here long enough to give me an account of what that money you stole. Yes, and pay it back too.
But that will bring Eva Smith back to life, will
And
it?
it doesn't matter. And it doesn't alter the fact that we all helped to kill her.
But is it a fact?
Of course it is. You don't know the whole story yet.
I suppose you're going to prove now you didn't spend the last summer keeping this girl instead of seeing me, eh?
I did keep a girl last summer. I've admitted it. And I'm sorry, Sheila.
Well, I must admit you came out of it better than the rest of us. The inspector said that.
He wasn't an inspector.
Well, the inspector does all right. And don't let's start dodging and pretending now. Between us, we drove that girl to commit suicide.
Did we? Who says so? Because I say there's no more real evidence we did than there was that chap. Than there was that chap was a police inspector.
Of course there is.
No, there isn't. Look at it. A man comes here pretending to be a police officer. It's a hoax of some kind. Now, what does he do? Very artfully, working on bits of information he's picked up here and there, he bluffs us into confessing that we've all been mixed up in this girl's life, one way or another.
And so we have.
But how do you know it's the same girl?
Now, wait a minute. Let's see how that would work. Now, no, it wouldn't.
We all admitted it.
All right, you all admit it's something to do with a girl. But how do you know it's the same girl? Look here, Mr. Burling. You sack a girl called Eva Smith. You've forgotten, but he shows you a photograph of her, and then you remember, right?
Yes, that part's straightforward enough.
Well, what then? Well, then he happens to know that Sheila once had a girl sacked from Millwood shop. He tells us that it's the same Eva Smith, and he shows her a photograph that she recognises.
Yes, the same photograph.
How do you know it's the same photograph? Did you see the one your father looked at?
No, I didn't.
And did your father see the one he showed you?
No, he didn't. And I see what you mean, though.
We've no proof it was the same photograph, and therefore no proof it was the same girl. Now take me.
Hello, baby.
You Daisy Renton.
I never saw a photograph, remember? He caught me out by suddenly announcing that this girl changed her name to Daisy Renton. I gave myself away at once because I'd known a Daisy Renton.
And there wasn't the slightest proof this Daisy Renton was really Eva Smith.
Ever. Ready.
We've only his word for it. And we've
Weed his word?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
It's just new drug one.
Weed.
And we'd had
Yeah.
Weed
And weed
his
his
word?
word.
We had.
Oh, right.
Weed.
No, weed.
Oh, it had.
And we'd his word for it. And
Weed had. What's that? What did you say? Weed.
Yeah.
We had.
And weed his
Weed
word
word.
for
Yeah, you
it.
say weed, but it means we'd had his word for it.
We'd had his word.
Right.
Why did you say that? We'd had his word for it.
Weed. That's why it says weed. And we'd his word for it. That he was a police inspector.
That's how it worked, mate.
Read the end.
Typing.
So he could have been lying all the time.
No, this.
Of course he could, probably was.
Hang on. He hasn't finished this yet.
What if I know he's not?
Yeah, come on.
What
We'd...
happened after I left? I was upset because I had come off the house and this man said,
We're going to finish it about half an hour before us.
Yeah.
Only his word for it. And we know his word for the fact that this police inspector, and we know he was lying. So twice. So might be there twice?
Not necessarily. Get off, Craig. Is there a so-so?
Is there a so-so, girls?
The last line of Burling, easy.
So he could have been lying all the time, Gerald.
Of course he could. Probably was. Now what happened after I left?
I was upset because Eric had left the house, and this man said that if Eric didn't come back, he'd have to go and find him. Well, that made me feel worse still, and the manner was so severe that he seemed so confident. Then quite suddenly, he said Eva Smith had come to my committee for help only 2 weeks ago.
That's interesting. That's different.
And like a fool, I said yes, she had.
well, Mother, don't forget that he showed you.
Go on, carry on.
What was that?
This is different. Carry on.
But Mother, don't forget that he showed you a photograph of the girl before that, and you obviously recognised it.
Yeah, it's missed all that.
Did anybody else see it?
Does anybody else see it?
No, he showed it only to me.
And
Dunno.
don't you see? There's still no proof that it was really the same girl. He might have showed you the photograph of any girl who applied to the committee. And how do we know she was really Eva Smith or Daisy Renton?
Gerald's dead right. He
That's
could have
not
used
so
it.
nice word, is it?
He could have used a different photograph each time, and we'd be none the wiser. We may all have been recognising different girls.
Exactly. Did he ask you to identify a photograph? Irk.
No. He
Do
didn't
that
need
your
it.
jaw again.
He didn't need a photograph by the time he got round to me, but obviously it must. He didn't. No. Say Eric.
Eric? No, he didn't need a photograph.
Just Eric will do.
Eric!
No. He didn't need a photograph by the time he got round to me, but obviously it must. It must the girl I knew.
It must be.
That's it.
It must have been the
the
girl
girl.
I knew. I went round to see
Okay.
mother. Why must it?
Hang on.
She said that she had to help me because she was taking away from swimming. All the girls and I knew swimming already.
Why
weren't
must
they?
it?
She said she had to have help before.
She said she had to take any stuff, and the girl knew and told me that already.
Even then, that may have all been.
I don't see much
all
nonsense. I don't see much nonsense about it when a girl goes and kills herself. Goes and kills herself. Goes and kills herself.
Oh, yeah.
When a girl goes and kills herself, you lot may be letting yourselves out nicely, but I can't. Nor can mother. We did her in all right.
Wait a minute. Don't be in such a hurry. Take your hand off the text screen. We're in such a hurry to put yourself into court. That interview with your mother could be just a much
I'm sure you're
put-up job.
I
this-
think it's better, that's what the problem is.
That interview with your mother could have been just as much a put-up job. Like all this police inspector business, the whole damn thing could have been.
How can it? The girl's.
bluff.
How can it? The girl's dead, isn't she?
What girl? There were probably 4 or 5 different girls.
That doesn't matter to me. The one I knew is dead.
Is she? How do we know she is?
Oh, come on.
How do we know she is? How do we know? Faster? Bolder?
How do we know she is?
How do we know she is?
That's right. You've got it. How do we know any girl killed herself today?
Now, answer that one. Let's look at it from this fellow's point
See,
of view.
you're thinking it's always your idea. You know, you've always got right all along, and the rest of it, okay, so...
We're having a little celebration here and feeling rather pleased with ourselves. Now he has... What? Now he has to work on it. Well, the first thing he has to do is to give us a shock. That, after all, he can bluff us all the time. So he starts... Right, a girl had just died in the infirmary. She drank some strong disinfectant, died in... agony.
All right, don't pile this on.
There you are, you see. Just repeating it shakes your bed. And that's what he had to do.
Did he
Oh, come on.
Shake us up a lot.
Come on, finish, come on.
Oh, she's getting out of work.
Shake us all at once.
Do you hold it back?
What?
Come
So you
on.
wanted to fat now, what would you do about it?
Then start questioning.
Oh, there.
I think you're going to have to go well after this, you're going to have to go over it.
You don't even say excuse me.
Oh!
He could laugh his head off. Hang on. He could laugh his head off if I knew it was all the climax.
Oh no.
Yes, come on.
I'm convinced it is no police inquiry. No one girl that this happened to. No scandal.
And no suicide?
We can settle that at once.
How?
By ringing up the infirmary.
You're not gonna
Either there's a
shame,
dead
are you?
girl there, or there isn't.
It would look a bit queer, wouldn't it, ringing up at this time of night?
I don't mind doing it.
And if there isn't?
Anyway, we'll see. Disinfectant. Or any like suicide? Yes or wait?
Wait.
Yes. You're certain of that?
Who are you talking to?
I see. Well, thank you very much. Good night. No girl had died in there today. Nobody's been brought in after drinking disinfectant. They haven't had a suicide for months.
There you are, proof positive. The whole story is just a lot of
Moonshine.
moonshine. Nothing but an elaborate sell. Nobody likes to be sold as badly as that.
No, it's a...
Well,
It's one of them. It's one of...
But for all that,
Gerald, have a drink, you piss out of shape.
thanks. I think I could just do with one now.
Going to the signboard, so could I.
And I must say, Gerald, you've argued this very cleverly, and I'm most grateful.
Well, you see, while I was out of the
All right,
house,
good.
I had time to cool off and think things out a little.
Yes. He did keep you on the run, as he did the rest of us. I admit now he gave us a bit of a scare at the time. But I have a special reason for not wanting it public. Just now, well, here's the curious. Come on, Sheila, don't look like that. All over now.
The worst part is, but you're forgetting. Oh, wait a minute. The
worst part is, Craig.
But you're forgetting one thing that I still can't forget. Everything we said had happened really had. Wait a minute. Everything we said had happened really had happened. That doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Everything we said had happened really had happened.
All right. What's it saying? Everything we said had happened really had happened. If it didn't end tragically, then that's lucky for us. But it might have done.
The whole thing's different now. Come. You can see that, can't you? You all helped to kill her.
You've got to imitate me. You all helped to kill her.
You all helped to kill her.
Sort of, so you just drop your voices all over.
And I wish you could have seen the look on your faces when
We
he
went
said
to
that.
America.
I want to get out of this. It frightens me the
Tell
way
me
you
about
talk.
it.
Going to bed, young woman. I'll come to the con.
Oh, I went to bed now. Going to bed, young woman.
Where's that?
Tensely.
Tensely.
Sorry, we lost him.
You probably,
Sorry?
it's
I
probably
just read somebody else's wrong script.
Just to say that again.
I want to get out of this. It frightens me the way you talk.
Nonsense.
Oh.
Nonsense. You'll have a good laugh over it. Look, you better ask Gerald for that ring you gave him. You better ask Gerald for that ring you gave back to him, hadn't you? Then you'll all feel better.
You're pretending everything's just as it was before.
I'm not.
No, but these others are.
Well, isn't it? We've been had that
Listen
wrong.
to the words, everybody.
So nothing really happened. So there's nothing to be sorry for, nothing to learn. We can all go on behaving just as we did.
Well, why shouldn't we?
Oh, sorry, it's me again. I tell you, whoever that inspector was, it wasn't anything but a joke. You know it then. You knew it then. I'm fucking starting again. I tell you, whoever that inspector was, it was anything but a joke. I knew it then. You began to learn something, and you've stopped now. You're ready to go on in the same old way.
And you're not, eh?
No, because I remember what he said, how he looked at us. How he looked and what he made me feel. Fire, blood and anguish, and it frightens me the way you talk, and I can't listen to any more of it.
And I agree with Sheila. It frightens me too.
Well, go to bed then. Don't stand there being hysterical.
They're overtired. In the morning, they'll be as amused as we are.
Everything's all right now, Sheila. What about this ring?
No, not yet. It's too soon. I must think.
Now look at the pair of them. The famous younger generation who know it all. And they can't even take a joke.
The telephone rings sharply. There is a moment of complete silence. Burling goes to answer it.
Yes, Mr. Burling speaking. What? Here?
No. What?
Yes.
Here. You're about to say something else, yeah?
All right. Yes?
But obviously the other person's running off. He puts the telephone down slowly and looks in panic-stricken fashion at the others.
That was the
Slowly.
police. A girl has just died on her way to the infirmary, swallowing some disinfectant. And a police officer...
The inspector is on his way here.
After swallowing some disinfectant, and a police officer is on his way here to ask some questions.
Right, you need to work on that.
Yeah, you do.
That was
Please read the public script.
The girl has just died on her way to the infirmary after swallowing some disinfectant. And a police officer is on his way here to ask some questions.
Oh, shit. Prefer Martin's version.
So, when you're reading it, but not dead good. Hello, Emma.
Hello, Ashley.
How are you?
Not too bad, thanks.
Good. Don't I normally interview other people? Not be interviewing each other. She wrote it. What we'll do, let's do hang around here for a while then. Have a quick chat about sound. Oh, have you? Brilliant. Yes, because I actually didn't have time. I'll try and do James's thing, so I'll
do that tonight as well.
I'm curious.
Well, do you want to pop round this afternoon anyway? Yeah, but...
Dirty bastard. Just while we were eating as well. I can't believe it.